welcome to the Everflow.
Everflow. Oh, that's a good idea, Jay.
Flow.
You just
Flow.
reminded me of a very important thing in the thing that I'm doing privately off stream that I need to add for no reason.
Cat, can you fucking stop?
The Everflow.
He's not.
Welcome to the Infiltrating.
I'm trying to dude, I'm trying to mess with my mixer, and he was just like, "This is a good time to pet me, right?" Like, I'm like,
eyes are just like,
trying to get in there to do this, and he's like, "This is a great time to pet me, yeah." Wow, what a good chance for you to pet me. What's going on, guys? Hello, chat. Hello, players. Welcome back. Sorry for no episode last week. It was all Frisk's fault. She was dying with the Bavarian flu.
Does everyone die with the flu every week?
Yes.
What happens?
Yes. It's
a very sickly cast.
Yeah.
My dog is going to kick my camera over. Please don't do that, dog. Oh, Jesus.
What is...
He's under there.
You okay there?
The dog is going to kick the camera over.
It's the dog.
Yeah.
It's the dog.
It's attached to the fucking light, so he's
yeah. Show us under the desk, Brad. Show us under the desk.
I can't show you under the desk.
Don't show you. Please don't.
It's all attached, and also you will see
Brad.
my vagina.
Brad is actually just a robotic torso, just like from the stomach up.
I'm one of those sex dolls, but they cut off the important parts, so they just threw me out.
Doll. Literally just a Ken doll.
Top half.
I tried to figure out why you guys were talking so much and so loud, and it's because I didn't mute the actual stream.
Oh my god.
Oh. I was like, why are you guys talking so much?
Frisk is sick.
We have a very sick cast of Ilios today. Even me, because I'm pretty sick. Dogs.
I was just saying mentally, but yeah, that's
And everyone knows that.
Don't speak, bro.
Sucker, bro.
Sabra.
Sabra. Welcome, chat. Yet again. We have an episode where hopefully they'll make it more than 5 feet today. We'll have to see. How's your guys' week been?
Great.
Wow. I feel like the mom, like your mom at dinner, like, how was your day at school? Like, fine, mom. Okay, thanks.
Fine, Mom. I want to go play. What's that game you're talking about for way too long?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
We're all playing Animal Crossing, Eddie.
Yeah.
Zot and Vandy were talking for about 25 minutes before we started. Like, yeah, I'm going to go trade in a blue butterfly and then I'll be able to upgrade my super leaf. I don't know what it was. It was ridiculous. Okay.
Answer in the store for 500 tickets.
It's going to take me around and catch a red butterfly and trade it for a blue butterfly. And
It's not a butterfly, but
It's
okay.
They're white and gold and red.
It's a white, gold, and red butterfly.
well, to me, it looks like a blue and black butterfly, but
You
whatever.
gotta consult the doctor.
Shut
Dude.
the hell
Remember the
your
dress?
mouth.
Remember
Shut
the dress?
hell your mouth.
That was a quality joke. Get out of here.
Bringing up old memes.
The old
Yeah.
2016
For me,
reference. When was that dress thing? I don't know.
It was like
Fucking
2015, wasn't it? Like 3 years ago.
Fucking old. It's all
Bringing
blurred
up
into
old
one.
memes here.
Was it seriously 3 years ago?
It was 3 years ago.
It's all over, isn't it?
I
You
know.
I hate
That's
that.
the day my father died.
That was when father cast me aside for saying that the dress was blue and black.
Oh.
She's my favorite.
Connor, everyone else, what you guys been up to? What you guys been playing? What have you been doing?
Final Fantasy.
Fable Anniversary.
What?
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah, that's
God.
right.
So happy the Fable
Oh
4 is
my
going to be
God.
a thing.
Are you? Are you
I've
really?
made a deal with the devil. Okay.
I've never played
Are you
Deal
really?
with the devil.
How are they? I mean,
Okay, 1 and 2, fucking dope. 3,
3, I love the visuals for like the weapons and stuff.
yeah, like 3's got some redeeming things, but it's not what 1 and 2 were.
My favorite part was when I turned the orphanage into a brothel.
That is not
Whoa.
something that should be
She's like,
allowed.
"Stop, like, Scott."
Whoa.
Fable
That was my favorite.
dude.
number 2? Number 2, I need to play.
Fable.
Yeah, Fable 1, where you just like straight up sacrifice a dude at an altar for like the god sword, is so fucking dope. There's a guy that's like, "Hello, sir. Can you get me back to town? Oh, why are we going this way? Oh, what's this altar?" And then he dies, and you get like a god sword.
Scorn's
man.
bow, actually. Yeah.
I love that. I love that game
It'd be
so much.
precise. It'd be
I
like
actually fucked up the ending
Saturday.
to Fable 1. Because obviously the DLC, you fight Jack of Blades, but
Yeah.
bigger form.
yeah.
And it's like, cast away the mask of Jack of Blades. I'm like, hold on, I want to save first. Let me save first. Yeah, I didn't actually press A to throw away the mask, even though it was a good character all the way up until that point.
Oh my god,
But it went
dude.
pure evil after that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get the same choice at the very end too. So
Yeah. I did that with KOTOR, I think. KOTOR, I was like super good playthrough right up until like the very, very end where it was like, save him. And then I just didn't save him. And I was like, it was like, Darth Revan is back. This is like you've helped save planets, but you didn't save this one dude. You're immediately a
fuck
Sith
no.
Lord again.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That dark side is so enticing, though.
Oh,
KOTOR, I want to play again just
I
for the
love
story.
KOTOR, man.
The game.
Mhm.
fucking amazing.
I've
games.
never played it,
Ugh.
and
What's
there's
KOTOR?
2
Knights
reasons
of the Old
for it.
Republic.
One, I won't play it unless Frisk has played it. That's been my rule about gaming since day one.
If it's not
2.
Frisk's top 10, fuck you.
I can't get it to work on my computer. It just crashes as soon
Yeah.
as I go through that first door.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just send you a new computer.
Thank you. My computer's really new. I need an old computer. I think that's the issue.
I need an old computer.
I think my computer's too good. I think it fucks it up. Can't
I have the
hack
same
it.
problem with Neverwinter Nights, which oh my fucking god, they're bringing it back. Hordes of the Underdark, the like old expansion. Every time I try and open it, it's in 4x3, and then I make it through like the first room, and it's just like Nvidia has crashed, and it just dies.
I play Neverwinter on my Xbox.
Dude. Oh, the MMO?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The MMO. Yeah, that was really great.
Can't remember.
I was
there
able to get a Drake mount. And that asshole who sits on my Drake mount.
just sits on the mailbox or something.
I think I downloaded Neverwinter one night when I was bored, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll try a new MMO. And I walked up to the very first NPC, and there were probably like 300 bats swarming it, because I guess it was like another player's ability, and I couldn't talk to the NPC because these bats were covering it, and I was like, this game fucking sucks, and I just turned off the Xbox.
That sounds about right.
That was my experience with it, dude. It was like being in World of Warcraft again, where they get the mammoth mounts and block NPCs. I was like, no, not again. Never again.
Never again.
I actually started playing WoW again recently.
Bro,
Dude, I started playing WoW to get rid of my League of Legends.
tempted.
Like, this is...
You know how bad it is to be addicted to different MMOs?
I got
You have to dedicate so much time into one MMO, and then suddenly one of your other favorite MMOs does something nice.
I got video playing World of Warcraft. If you want to slay some boars. They actually
She can
recently...
play for fucking ever. She has a year-long subscription. For me, no, I'm good. I'm budgeting. I'm
I counter these wants and needs by just going to conventions and getting sick for
yay, con.
Yeah, no thanks. I mean, I stayed home and I'm still sick, so
That's why I don't go outside.
that's why I try not to go outside. It's actually at that point where the security guards at my desk, they're like, hey, I haven't seen you in a week. Like, yeah, I haven't left my house in a week, man. That's why. You go on vacation? Like, yeah, in my bed. It was in bed for a week. I like come down for mail and food, and that's it. I'm the hermit of my building right now.
We haven't seen this one for too many days. He shows up like an old druid coming downstairs.
Go down and grab a carton of milk. You're on the carton of milk.
Yeah, I'm covered in like twigs and vines and soil for some reason. They're like, where'd you come from? My bathtub. I have a solarium in there now. I'm a druid.
Of all things, that's the thing that kills Frisk.
That's the
Oh my
one.
God.
Dude, when I went to LA for Christmas break, right? The guard was like, a week later after I got back, the guard was like, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a bit," and I was like, "Yeah, I was tired and sick." And he's like, "No, you went on vacation like, yeah, like a week and a half ago. I'm back. I just haven't left my place." I was like, "Oh, okay. Have a good one." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep and be sick again. Bye." It's the fucking winter, dude. I hate the winter for this. And I've done all of the work on this campaign I fleshed it out,
Mhm.
put you guys on railroad tracks,
Oh.
and we're actually going to play through my version of Matthew Mercer's TableStory Ilios, complete with the entire cast. Not of Critical Role. No, I'm kidding.
I jump off the edge.
we have. I've bought the Critical Role campaign guide, and we're going to run another Critical Role.
Yay! Economy Critical Role.
Brad is Grog.
Oh, hello. I'm Grog.
It's like a discount.
Actually, I
critical
did get discount Grog.
Discount Grog.
role. Can I get a grog at 50% off? Like,
Hi, it's me. Travis.
your boy.
Travis
I really
too.
want someone to play a nerdy barbarian now. Just hi.
Oh my god, that'd be so good.
Hi,
I love to
everybody.
rage.
I would
Yeah,
like to
nerd-
enter a
nerd
rage.
Literally nerd rage.
If Naira dies, I will play a nerdy barbarian.
I was
That's a good
gonna-
thing because
I was gonna
everyone
do
dies
barbarian.
today.
My
Oh.
plan.
Hope so.
My plan was barbarian Jekyll and Hyde creature, and the rage is when you enter like the Mr. Hyde, Jekyll, Hyde.
Oh,
Which one is which? Right? Like, so you physically transform in the
That was-
rage, kind of, to a degree. Like not massively transform, but that's the whole thing.
That was like an idea that I had in my head for Dustvale was bringing Boom Boom into the campaign,
Yeah,
but having him be Jekyll and Hyde.
yeah, that'd be awesome. But like one,
Yeah, that was
he's like able to, just unable to access his int stat while he's in a rage. The other thing you can do is a Saiyan, right? So the rage
Super
is just going
Saiyan?
Super Saiyan. It's a rip off Super
I
Saiyan.
want to do a character. I want to do like a Jekyll and Hyde character where it's like, you know what, guys, we can do this. I'm gonna fucking beat your soul.
Jesus Christ.
Like-
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
With
someone
that-
grab my pants. Someone grab
With
my pants.
that-
Go.
That's what one of our villains is gonna sound like now. Frisk, I'm gonna need you to
That's
send that to me. Thank you very much.
That's gonna be my next
I
character.
equal parts want you to kill Frisk's character and definitely not kill Frisk's character now, just because of that.
I can kill
Because you
anyone's
just wanna
character.
see
You
Someone
just
who's like bubbly and like rainbows, and then it's all of a sudden like.
I've just been reminded. Oh.
Kidding, I would never stab you.
I need that. Please send that.
That's terrifying.
Is that a thing on your mixer?
No, I have a Roland.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I can.
I can do this. I could do this, baby. And then
I could sound like this, motherfucker.
Jesus.
Yeah.
All right. Let's kick it off. Let's jump into the campaign. Where you all left off last time was after the battle with Kaylee Aldwin. After the fight, we're 2 episodes after the battle with Kaylee Aldwin, and we haven't moved an inch.
hey, it's us.
Through the culmination of your efforts, you managed to find this character, Kaylee Aldwin, after meeting with her several episodes, and I'd say like a week or 2 ago in game. She had tasked you on a mission to go and find the remains of her father, who was dead, but she thought was not dead. And what are you freaking out about?
I realized for like
I fucking hate you, Brad.
sorry,
What?
a second ago I realized that my mouse was just sat on Zot's head while I was listening. And so I started moving it around, and then my computer started thinking, so it came up with a little circle, so I gave him a monocle. No, carry on. I'm sorry.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, wow.
After the culmination of your efforts through this entire kind of wild goose chase that you've been sent on, learning of this character Kaylee Aldwin's somewhat true desires, and finding out that she had kidnapped Naira's son Gooch. You finally faced off atop this plateau in the northwestern section of the city Ilios, up on top of, I'd say a little bit up one of the blades here. Finally won the fight after fighting off a white dragon wormling, and Garthus picking up Kaylee by the throat and throwing her off of this cliff. About what did I say? It was like 100 feet down, 80 feet down. Whilst this goblin war was raging beneath you, it seemingly came out of nowhere. and watching the northern forces defend from this war and the ramparts they've set up, and then the central soldiers coming and helping. We stand here now on this plateau, the 5 of you, and prepping to leave, but still having a nuisance down a particular hallway to deal with. What do you guys want to do?
One down, one to go. Am I still hanging off the cliff?
I think you are.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Still holding up the illusion. The rest of them are sat on top of the thing, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are
And-
up on this like cave entrance while he's hanging off the cliff, just watching the ogre fall off.
And young Bigglesby is still.
I was probably nearby, just with the whole
Yeah.
going on. I guess I'm gonna go get the other one. Haha. Literally, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go back down the hall, probably a little slower than I did the first time, and just kind of make sure I'm not gonna get caught out by the last ogre.
Okay. I would say
No.
are you trying to be no. Are you trying to be sneaky right now? Like
Probably
you're
stealthy, yeah.
okay, yeah. Roll me a stealth check. First roll of the day.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay. 2.5. Okay. All right. So yeah, you guys watch Bigglesby. What are the 4 of you still doing while he kind of carefully climbs down and goes back into this cave?
Hanging
You're still just chilling there.
attached
Okay.
to a rope, creating a minor illusion of a platform of earth.
Okay. So you guys are going to attempt the exact same thing.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
That's why I
Yeah.
want to sneak back, making sure whatever that ogre did, like the sounds, roars, whatever,
Yeah.
did not wake up the other one or
Yep.
antagonize the other one. So I'm being a little more cautious.
I have a secondary plan in place.
Okay. Are you going to say it or no? You're going to
Well,
Of course he's
it
not
doesn't
gonna
matter if
Kaiba trap card it?
trap card is the plan. Yeah, anime trap.
Kaiba.
Yugi boy.
Oh my god. Yugi boy. Kaiba boy. Okay, so stealth check.
I never
What do you
watched
mean?
Digimon, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I hate
I'm
you.
gonna throw something so hard at your face.
What day is it? Sunday? Yep, I hate bread.
I'm sorry, all right. I haven't
Alright.
done anything all day either. I've been sat here just quietly waiting, storing energy to
Just
become
to say that.
to
Okay.
become the most annoying thing that's ever happened to you.
So as you creep down this hallway, kind of tense and on edge with each footstep now, you can hear as you get, I'd say about how close are you getting?
Probably around till where I can peek around the corner.
Okay.
And I mean, if I hear anything, obviously I want to like
Okay.
stop and listen and stuff like that. But until I hear anything or see anything, I want to kind of peek around the corner and see if he's still there.
Yeah, I'd say from here you can peek around, and again silhouetted against kind of this starry night sky, you can see off to the right hand side just a large kind of a lump, ogre sized.
Okay.
From this far away, I'd say, which is about 80, like an 80-foot long hallway.
Yeah.
Here. You can't hear anything from this distance.
Okay. I want to go ahead and I guess minor illusion, just an echo of maybe the ogre's like, I guess the ogre's friend or whoever the fuck he was, intruders over here or something like that.
You could do maybe the noise. You wouldn't be able to minor illusion an ogre.
Oh, okay. No,
'cause they're
not-
like
oh, just
Yeah.
the
Just
voice,
the voice, right?
just
Okay.
the voice
Yeah.
itself. So it echoes
Um,
enough where it kind of like echoes down the hall, so he maybe wakes him up or something like that.
give me
Oh,
a
wake up,
performance check.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. I'd say it even catches you guys like off guard for a moment. Where you hear like, intruders here, kind of ring throughout the hallway.
Shit, are there more of them?
Oh, bloody hell.
No response, no stir from the figure at the end of the hallway.
Do I hear anything else respond? Maybe like behind me or nothing? Nothing at all.
Is it possible for Garthus to kind of like dip his head over the entrance?
Yeah, I'd say you can
go over kind of
Upside down.
20 feet away, upside down. You see a small or a large Garthus head like hang down.
Like a Diglett, like.
Yeah.
It's literally Diglett upside
It's like,
down.
whoop.
Bald baby head. There you go.
Bagels, Bay.
Yeah. What?
Was there another one?
There were two that we got distracted before. I'm trying to get this other one, but he's sleeping. It's something.
Wait, what do you mean sleeping? Poke him.
No?
Poke him. He's an ogre. It'll take a lot to wake
I'm
up.
a snack. I don't want to be a snack. And I'll go ahead in minor illusion again. Just, hey, stupid, wake up.
Okay, cool.
In the scene.
Nothing again. You guys, hey, stupid, wake up. Nothing. No response. No stirring from the end of the hallway.
Poke him.
Roll me a perception check real quick.
Sure.
Just while you're doing this.
Okay.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna message you something on. Okay, you're the other period on.
Yeah, I'm the other period.
Can we put it back to like?
Yeah,
it's up to you guys.
You can put names in.
Just to make it simpler.
I think.
guess.
Yeah.
Secret messages. Wow.
Jay's just typing "you're gay."
Yeah,
Lol.
it's just over and over and over again. So, real quick, while I send this to him, what are the four of you guys doing?
I'm getting very angry.
Did you say you're gay and very angry?
Well, that's me in real life. In the game, I'm just getting angry. Like I would imagine that you could boil an egg on Captain Will Buckler's forehead right now. Also, I apologize about my internet being weird, chat, and people watching the stream.
Are ogres a type of fiend technically?
Roll me a nature check.
Okay.
Just a quick question.
Oh wow, that was not.
No, you would know they're not.
Doesn't
They're
Garthus have like a kilt on right now?
It's up to you. Does Garthus have a kilt on?
I can't remember what happened. I feel like both.
Yeah, you fashioned a kilt out of the dead man's pants. Where was it?
Yeah, I think you did.
Wow.
I think the shit.
Something has happened to both Garthus and Carlias's pants in the past few episodes of D&D.
Quit shitting yourself and maybe you'll be fine.
Oh, it's
You
the
just
pants
have bad
man.
luck
At
with
least
pants.
It's not like
keep
Storm
ripping them off.
It's not like Storm Kings, man, where the balls are hanging out every
The
session.
balls.
The balls.
The little gnome balls.
Those flaming balls.
With the hairy.
Even though ogres are of the giant family, they're it is even with an 8, it's pretty common knowledge. They're giant.
Am I able to follow them, I guess, back to where they were coming from, I guess?
What I messaged you?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'd say you can see them up to the corner where you're currently peering down.
Yeah.
These are right in front of you as if they peered out towards the plateau. And they and then back down the hallway towards the ogre.
Oh, okay. So they came back this way, from where the ogres were, peeked out, and then came back and went over to the.
So they currently lead facing the ogre.
Okay. Can I tell like how big these prints are?
Yeah,
Like,
give me an investigation check.
Sure. Like, just
Bigger than
Basically.
yours.
okay.
So you can, you know it's a race bigger than yours.
Okay.
But not more around the size of smaller than Garthus, but larger than yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we talking about now?
I want to go ahead.
We're talking.
Yeah. You guys.
Oh, I did.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Really?
God damn it!
Things
Oh.
nice.
And he would know what's smaller than Garthus. Let's
Can I grab a rock nearby?
Yeah. Okay.
And I want to go ahead and cast light on it, and then just slide it across the floor, or at least chuck it to get to the ogre.
Okay. Yeah, that far you're gonna have to give me a dex check, I'd say.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd say it gets around there. Like you throw it and kind of skips, but 80 feet, like I say, it goes about 40 to 50. You can now, like, it's at that point where it's lighting up most of the cavern. And from beyond, you're not kind of blinded from this burst of bright light in the hallway. Everything beyond is just kind of a murky black now.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start creeping.
Okay.
To the rock, grab it, and I want to bring it over to, like, I want to follow the tracks.
Okay. Getting quite close to the ogre now. Are you okay with that?
Within, I'd say maybe if I can stop seeing a silhouette, and I would see a little bit more, I guess, detail.
Yeah. Okay. So
following the prints too.
Say you're about 30 feet away now. You can hear a subtle snore, and you can see the rising and falling of its chest and belly. And
then are the footprints still?
They lead past it.
Okay. In that case, the prints look fresh, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start creeping back. I'd say about back down around the hallway, and I'm gonna cast Firebolt at the ogre.
Okay. Give me an attack roll with your Firebolt spell. All right.
Can't wake up from a scream.
It hits. Give me the damage.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So I'd say from for all of you outside, it goes dead for about 5-10 minutes, and then Garthus, are you still hanging over? A little blood starting to rush to your head a little. The top of his head turns a little rosy from the otherwise pale complexion. I'd say you
also see Garthus's like ponytail just hanging down as well.
Yeah, I'd say you watch Bigglesby kind of like run back and then turn, and all of you see this bright light kind of start to emanate from the cave, and you hear a, and then immediately, and the pounding footsteps as
I'm same plan as before, booking it around to the cave entrance, booking it directly to the left, and minor illusion myself, and going to, please tell me another nat one.
No. It just okay. So yeah, you hear it now. I'd say from the cave, you hear like thrashing and stomping, and you hear the footsteps. I'd say continuously get a little closer, but they stop immediately afterwards. And then kind of more thrashing and yelling, who touched Mug? Come out!
And then I'm gonna go ahead and minor illusion, same voice.
Okay.
Like ogre, just over here and all that other stuff. Just
another performance check.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, Og, that you? And then dum 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 dum. All right, what are you guys doing?
I've just
Head
been
back up.
holding on, doing
Waiting
this thing
like
for
Same
so
fucking
far
ages. Just
back.
drifting in and out. Drifting in and out.
Okay, okay,
I mean,
Hiding behind a rock.
okay.
I'm just hanging out.
We
over
had a
here with,
plan, damn it.
All right.
Mhm.
I'd say you're minor illusioning it again at the corner. Okay.
Yep.
So it comes bounding around the corner. You can almost like you can see it, Ward, as you're peeking up. You watch it kind of like on all fours, like sprinting down the hallway, and it crashes into the side of the cavern at the back. All of you that are above, you can feel it kind of shake, and some of the rocks start to get displaced. Roll me a quick stealth check, Darthus.
oh fuck! You didn't bring up your fucking head.
No, I just said I brought it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Just gonna
Oh.
Thank God.
headbutt him.
Oh. No, it's fine.
Didn't you hear me just say I brought up my
I literally did not. I did not. I was in ogre mode.
I was in ogre mode.
Why are ogres so fucking stupid? Oh, okay. What's your yeah, there's no fucking way past this that. So it just like you watch it bound and then all fours, I'm coming, and it begins to run out. You watch it kind of like the other ogre has to crawl underneath the overhang of this. It starts to displace some of the rocks and they start to crumble down. It kind of like knocks them off. Some of them kind of fly back and hit those of you that are standing on top. And you watch it sit there again on all fours, looking at this image of Biggles being come, little man, come to Mug. And it bounds off the cliff yet again.
Yes.
Goes to swipe and tumbles off.
Kobe.
Face head over heels, ass over tea kettle. Oh.
How did that work twice in a row?
Ogres?
I turned to the group.
I'll tell you how it worked twice in a row as I'm scrabbling back up. We got the two greatest minds and worked together without the rest of you to put it together. Came up with a plan and it worked. Well done, Bigglesby, and thank you, the rest of you, for staying quiet for once. Now, if you don't mind, I'm thinking of taking a short nap.
Yeah. Whoa, hold on. We got
A nap.
We might need to get out of here first.
And I suppose we can do a short walk and then perhaps a nap on the way down.
We're not alone here.
Well, we got rid of two of them, and obviously the rest all the way down below, the goblins and the people.
Smaller tracks down the hall.
Smaller tracks, like a rat.
You need me to go check down the hall?
I think we should all check someone in particular with good
Fuck them. I'm straight.
eyes.
No.
I know.
Ethel.
All right, off we go. I heft up my shield and sword.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run
I
after
take
her.
off after her with Ziggy.
All right. And what specifically you've told them about the footprints now?
I'm just
Okay.
He said some
Right.
tracks and then ran away.
Just tracks. Yeah, they're smaller tracks.
Okay,
That was pretty
okay.
much it. You guys
So-
hooked it.
I'd say as you all start to walk in, and he points them out. You can see that there are these footprints that have led down this hallway, and as if somebody has stopped at the corner and peeked out to either watch this plateau, see the fight, whatever may have occurred, and then walked away back down the hallway past the ogre.
Were they footprints or like boot prints or?
They're boot prints. Yeah, you can tell. There's like a small indentation where the heel would be and everything.
Okay.
Can I look at them and see if I can recognize anything about the person, like as a ranger? You know, if they're like what their size is or race or something.
Yeah. Give me a survival check.
Okay.
Are you proficient in survival?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'd say after a quick inspection, you can uncover a couple of other things. The looking like kind of take for a moment. You look up at the wall, and you can see that there are small like parts where these clawed hands have kind of dug into the wall. You can see small nail marks as someone dragged their hand away. Just for a split second, it left enough of a mark of a claw. And you looking at the floor, you can tell it's a medium, average-sized woman. They seem to have somewhat of a dainty step, as if they're a little more lithe than most of the others in your party. Seems to be either elven or half elven, and I'd say like 5'9", 5'8"-ish.
Seems. I'm just like looking at the marks on the wall, and do they look like they're goblin claw marks?
No, they're tall enough, and this is also where the height comes in. They're tall enough that it would be like chest level of a human.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, seems like it was some woman who came by here. Some perhaps elvish, maybe noble. Hard to tell, but she was fairly tall, taller than us at least. Well, maybe not Garthus, but definitely taller than us.
Don't suppose it was Kaylee.
Kaylee was an elven.
But
Kaylee wasn't.
She was also paste.
Yeah, but before we went out, maybe it was from her.
The footprints
You can
turned
tell
around.
fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. How tall was Kaylee? Do we remember that?
Kaylee was about 5'3", 5'4". She came up to like Garthus's kind of like right where his pecs began. So
Okay.
yeah.
No, this whoever this was taller than Kaylee. But I don't know. There's also these claw marks. I don't know if they're from someone she held or if they're from her or there's something. Could have been someone she was holding.
Can I try and investigate them, see if I...
Are you proficient in survival?
No.
I'd say you can give me a survival check, but you won't be able to probably, depending on the roll. Like
yup, checks out.
as she's explaining them and pointing them out, you're looking like, yeah, it's okay. Those are claw marks. Okay, those are footsteps.
Someone was definitely here.
Slowly, I want to follow the footprints a little farther down the hall.
Okay.
I'm gonna cancel out light, and I'm just gonna walk kind of in the dark, making sure I'm slightly hidden from a distance.
Okay. Yeah. So you all kind of carry on following these footsteps, and you can see as well your footsteps laid under these, Naira, knowing that these were a little here just a little after you all came. And the ogre prints kind of fresh, stomping some of them out, but you find the trail rather quickly again. They look like as you come out to the edge of this opposite plateau that the ogres were guarding, and you all first climbed up. Again, there's probably about a 20-foot-ish drop down to a smaller path, and you can see as you go to the edge, you can see that somebody had actually installed pitons and climbed up the side of this small drop here, and the footprints begin from there.
Okay. I want to use primeval awareness.
Okay.
Which will use my last spell slot. Just to kind of check to see if there's anything abnormal around any creatures that are abnormal. So aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
Within how many feet?
Well, it's 1 mile. What's my favorite terrain here? Hold on. Oh no, it's under dark, so that doesn't help. So it's just within 1 mile.
What is the? Can you copy it in the chat just so I can get the list of them again?
Yeah, here I'll just.
Fiends, celestials, undead,
Here.
aberrations.
Yeah. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead.
I'd say you can sense. Okay, I'd say you can sense a dragon.
Within a mile? Oh,
And
fuck.
one fae.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fae
Yeah.
and a
Yeah.
dragon.
There's a dragon. Does it tell you the location?
No, it doesn't reveal the creature's
Okay.
location or number.
I'd say okay. Well, I think the way that we do it in Dustveil too is it's kind of like a sonar ping. We just kind of but I would say that you would know, you can kind of sense the dragon from like further on in the mountain and down.
Okay.
The fae would be kind of off near the forest that you guys walked through. Within a mile, yeah, you can sense the two of
Jeez.
those.
Okay. Okay, so as I'm just closing my eyes, I'm just kind of like reaching out and seeing that, and I guess my eyes snap on and be like, there's a dragon somewhere. How many dragons are in this area?
I would like to take this time to use Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Roll up. I'd consider this a short rest too. It's about a 10-minute walk down the hallway. Maybe a little shorter than that, and you guys resting and just kind of relaxing. Go ahead, feel free to spend your hit die and everything.
Okay.
got any
I'll
left.
spend one.
I want to hit Naira on the head with the butt end of my sword.
Really? Wait, hold on. Is that 8 and 5?
Yeah.
Okay,
What
so-
level did you cast it at?
I cast it at level 2.
Level 2. So yeah, then you get 8 and 5. Yeah.
8 and 5? Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
If you click on the hit die button on your character sheet, it'll actually apply it because you have Constitution. So what's your con score?
My con score is
Naira, sorry.
Oh, my con score
Yeah.
is 16.
Okay. What is that? A +2?
Three.
Plus
It's
Plus
three. It's three.
+3. Yeah. So you get 6 health back. If
Oh,
you
sweet.
click
Okay, never
on
mind.
the hit dice on your character sheet, guys, it'll.
Oh, it
open
will
up.
do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does the roll for you right there.
Whoops. Okay, so that's.
That's also
another
how you
two.
can roll when you get health back from a like on a level up. You can just roll your hit dice once, and that's the health that you get on a level up.
Gotcha. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say, are we near the wall that we descended from?
Yeah. So I was actually gonna. So I'd say you guys are about. If I can show on the map, you're about right there. So you're about right here. If you guys can see up that far on the map. Just-
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Let me ping it too.
Yeah.
So I'd say right from this plateau, it kind of curves upwards, just a small bit. So you can actually see from here. You see the river leading into the Western District, going through this set of trees that's actually been kind of cut off by this wall to your left. For the first time in probably maybe a few of your guys' lives, you're outside of the wall. And when you were on the plateau, you're actually underneath where the wall goes over the blades here. You can see kind of off in the distance to your left, Bigglesby, the small little entrance that you guys had gone through, kind of looming above the forest.
Okay.
I'd say it's right about here on the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guard that got, or not the guard, I guess our prisoner that turned into paste. Is that body still within that area?
There's just it doesn't show it on the map, but there's a small line of trees that grows there. So I'd say they'd be obscured a little bit. Your little landing area was obscured just a small bit by this sparse vegetation, but
Gotcha.
still enough brush to cover it.
Okay.
I also want to say Garthus hid the body in like a bush nearby.
Okay.
Of the prisoner that fell off.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
I'm still freaking out. There's another dragon somewhere here, around here, and a fae? What is this?
You have to be careful, I suppose. You know where it is? I hit her again.
No,
Well-
stop hitting me.
I don't know.
So, while they're over here investigating everything, can I just start walking down the hallway?
Yeah, you guys
can
have
I-
already come out on the other side of the hallway, so you're back
Oh.
where the two ogres were guarding.
Oh, okay.
So,
all right.
So now you're kind of standing here looking at like the vast open expanse of the kind of desert of Ilios and the northwestern expanse of the Blades, the mountains here.
All right, cool. Are there any like leaves I could talk to, or?
There's little vegetation further down the mountain here, but none really up on the mountain.
Okay. All right. It's cool.
What are you guys gonna start moving out, or do you want to?
I'm gonna start heading out. Just
Okay. Yeah.
kind of keeping my eyes open because not feeling too secure, more so now than ever. So.
Mhm. Yeah, and Naira still looks like a little shaken the fuck up over a dragon and a fae. You guys, anyone else have anything to do before you depart?
Does anybody need any healing or anything like that?
I could use a pinch, I guess.
You can use a pinch? All right,
Yeah.
cool. I would like to use, can I use Cure Wounds? Cure Wounds on
Yeah, go ahead.
this beautiful
Spell
creature
slots,
here.
Go ahead.
All right, there you go. I can cast level 1. 5.
Thanks, my dude.
No problem, my dude.
All right. That at least puts me at something manageable.
Oh no, I hit Cure Wounds, and then all of a sudden you get the gift of pink.
Oh my god! God damn it! No.
Sorry.
Does that mean I
that's
take
good.
1 health off?
no.
That's actually pink
Per
eye is actually
eye, like-
it's necrotic damage.
Fuck.
You lose max health.
No. Oh my god. Yikes. Yeah, I gotta get like an eye patch going on here. I just gotta.
Her
Here we
eye
go.
is,
There you
it's
go,
looking
yeah.
it's looking a
There we
little.
go. I need a bobby
Suddenly a
pin.
cigar appears and everyone starts calling her boss.
Yeah.
Fuck.
There's
That's
now
a
gonna be
J-bait if I've ever heard one.
one the boss keeps talking about.
You know what? I don't have this eye.
Does that mean I'm
Turned a different
Ocelot?
color.
I
And I'll
get to be
peek
old
on
man Ocelot.
Yeah.
My hand!
You guys begin your departure. It takes about, I'd say, 20-ish minutes. I won't make you guys roll any athletics checks for getting down. I'd say with enough time, you guys can get back to the place where you need a rope to get up, and someone cut the rope, if I'm not mistaken. So as you walking down this path in silence or whatever you guys choose to say along the way.
Fucking dragons. Fucking dragons. That's basically what I'm saying the whole time.
I'm just hitting her every time.
Dragons.
Dragons.
Dragon.
Dragons.
Bop.
Bopped.
I'm just bopping her
As
every
you
time.
walk away, too.
I like my dragons without legs or wings. They're snakes. So that's it.
Yeah, but they. Okay.
Anyways, sorry, continue.
That's a worm.
Keep going. I don't. It never matters to me. If you guys interrupt me, I'm like, yeah, okay, all right, fucking.
I'm hitting. I'm just
Go ahead,
continually hitting Naira. That's all I'm doing. Just hitting her with the scouted sword.
Banter every time.
Trying to hit her in the
You
teeth.
all- You do come up to some vegetation, Ethel. There's a small, again, a sparse little group of trees here that are kind of withering as they're struggling to find purchase in the soil here, the rocky terrain. You see the small bush with like a leg sticking out, or leaking a little bit of blood from it as it goes downstream. You look up at this mountainous wall. The outside kind of sand blasted and weather worn, cracks and problems kind of throughout the entire structure here. Looking up, you see the entrance that you came from. What do you guys want to do?
That plant seems a little stuck up, so I don't think I'm gonna talk to it.
I'm gonna try to use my grappling hook to get up there.
Okay.
Did we cut the? I don't think we cut the rope though.
I'm pretty sure.
No,
when
we did.
spoke- When we spoke, yeah, Connor said that Garthus cut the rope.
No, I said he didn't cut the rope. He left it up because
The
it's still
rope-
tied around the table that's on the balcony.
Yeah, it's.
We'll
tied
just
around
say the rope is
Yeah.
there. Okay. We'll just say the rope is there. So, you have a rope.
Fuck, I can't Batman this shit. All right.
But we still need to get up, so that's the Batman shit. I'm looking up. I'm also looking around for any other entrances.
Mm-hmm.
Like I am not feeling up to climbing.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. There's a door literally right next to you.
I'd say with that, especially looking around, you can see another small balconied outpost, a little bit off. I'd say about a mile down the wall here. Kind of looks like these are just spaces where, especially with this one, it looks like a small guard tower has been built off of the balcony, and these look like the only entrances in. Just a spot for guards to do a quick nightly walk around, look, keep watch, go back into their quarters on the wall. Seems like they all seem to be similar height. They might be the only ways in. Again, no one's really supposed to or allowed to leave the city because there's nothing really out there in the desert, as you guys have been told from the leadership. And
He's trying to J-bait us.
Yeah,
Don't
I was
listen
about to
him.
say, speaking of which, can I actually look out at the desert and am I
Yeah.
seeing anything? I mean, it's nighttime,
Yeah.
I get that, but am I seeing anything at all?
I'd say from even when you guys were up on the plateau, the view was absolutely gorgeous. It was I'd say it was relatively serene. Probably like the first time in some of your lives where you've just sat there and there's not really been a hustle or a bustle. There's apart from catching a brief like fleeting moment of silence in a park, it's utterly dead. Looking across the landscape, you see small like mountains, sand dunes that shift and change on a daily basis. Looking at the vegetation beneath you, you can see the river that flows to Lake Liesel. Seems to be a pretty steady stream. The vegetation outside is alive and well. Off to the west, probably a couple of plumes of smoke from the lower like mountainous regions near a valley, but nothing out in the desert. And Garthus, you would know the plumes of smoke. I'd say you would recognize that spot.
Do I notice Bigglesby looking out?
Well, this would be a little bit retcon, so I'd say yeah, this would be up as you guys are on the plateau. You probably had noticed at some point. You can say something if you wish.
No, not for now.
Okay.
So, who's first?
I'll go. And I push. I bring Ziggy close to me and try to shimmy her up first, and me right behind her.
Okay. Cool. Give me. I'll say all of you guys give me athletics checks as you go up. Athletics checks rather.
Mhm.
Please, God.
Can I use my acrobatics instead?
Goth is gonna
yes.
die. Goth is gonna die. He's gonna fall off the mountain.
Oh my gosh.
I'd be like falling damage. Can you
Okay.
rage on the way down? Are you
I'm a
even a
ninja.
barbarian? Is that what you are? What are you in there?
So I'd say
I'm trying to check if I get advantage on.
you're not raging. No advantage on strength, if I'm not mistaken. Goliath, you get advantage on climbing like mountains, but there would be no. Yeah, it's not even like advantage. It's more so like you get a little boost.
It's good to
Yeah, the three of you, Ward, Naira, and Bigglesby, or not Bigglesby, sorry, Ethel, you begin to climb up. I'd say there's a moment where you see Garth is struggling for a moment, so you step in and you try and climb up, and you can't quite keep a hold on it. The knot is a little too far up for you to even reach and put your foot on and begin to climb. And Garthus, just no matter what it is, you climb, maybe feeling exhausted from the fight. You feel the soreness start to set into your muscles. Just no energy at this moment to climb from the first pull. That is. You can re-roll if you'd like. You guys didn't even make it up the rope.
What's the matter?
Listen, it's been a long day, all right?
Can't get it up.
I was about to reach for the rope, and then I heard that, and I'm just.
I love his laughter.
Ah.
Slowly fade away as he's climbing up with the other two.
Take that sweet time. I'll sit down here for 5 minutes. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna rest my eyes. Don't worry, I'm quite alert.
I'm guessing I get up now.
Yeah. With that little push comes back. The energy comes back and quickly start to climb back up.
By the time when I get up, I'm guessing Ward is like sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna fist punch his shield.
Yeah, just a
Yeah, wake up, old man.
What happened?
Okay.
Don't wake up the whole wall.
So the four of you are up on the balcony now.
Off we go then.
Nice.
I'm gonna look at the rope, tie it around myself.
Mm-hmm.
Got this. Hold me up.
Swear to God, he's so lazy. I'm gonna lift up the rope.
Okay. So for this, I won't even make you roll a strength check because you're used to carrying him. You kind of have to go limp as like suddenly the rope is like immediately taut and you just and just slowly start to.
Yeah,
You're like you guys look down at like the limp form of Bigglesby as he's just like one hand after the other. Each
There you
tug,
go. You walk up the wall.
Just sing a little tune in my head. Just.
It's not elevator. Yeah. As soon as he gets up, I'm just gonna like. Can I try and whip him over?
No,
You're gonna try and whip him over the side.
like
Just a quick, tug.
Like a ball and chain. Like
Oh,
he's
like rip him up over.
further.
Oh, I thought you meant like you're gonna pick him up and then you're gonna
'cause
throw
I'm
him
sure
back over like a
I'm sure
yo-yo.
Garthus could tell.
No.
I'm sure Garthus could tell. He's like, Bigglesby's
Okay.
having the time of his life. Like, yeah.
For this moment, I will say roll me a strength check.
oh god.
Roll that nat one right now. I fucking hate this game.
Oh
I don't even have
my
coffee to sip
god.
anymore.
So you're just kind of lull and relax, singing this tune to your head, and then suddenly you are up over the balcony, and you are now 5 feet above the door frame. As your nose smacks into the hard cobblestone, as you feel a rush, and you're just boom, boom.
Mhm.
Does the little cartoon style like as you fall off the door frame.
I'll try and catch him as he falls off.
Okay, yeah, you easily.
That's gotta sting.
This remind me to kill you. Thank you.
Not if I kill you first.
Oh, that's the second hard object you've thrown me into.
Yeah, the wall was laughing.
The throwback.
I'll say from this point, you guys relatively managed to make your way back down the wall on the other
I shoot
side.
Blood out of my nose. just
Anime style.
Like
Climbing back down, you are in the forest again. The woods that you had come through to get here. Are you guys trying to be stealthy? What are you trying to do?
Hell no.
Okay.
literally tired, hurting, want to get back to civilization.
I'm dragging
I'm trying
my
to be
shield.
stealthy. I don't know about you guys.
not to
I'm
mention
dragging my
I'm
shield along,
pulling
man.
Naira because I know she's gonna be paranoid as fuck because there's a fey creature somewhere nearby in a forest.
How long does that last, by the way? Your thingamajig?
Here, let me check here.
1 minute per level of the spell slot you expended.
Yeah, so it was only like a minute then.
A minute? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? I'd say from here in the forest, you can see the battlefield just a little bit as you peek through some of the trees. You can still see the campfires, the tents, the hustle and bustle of the soldiers as see the intermingling colors of dark navy blue and the jet black, and then kind of a wash of gold sometimes as that the
I was about
large
to say, can we
soldiers.
see- yeah, can we see the gold kind of whipping back and forth?
Kind of a little bit, yeah. You see the 5 of them. One of them seems to be standing on the outskirts of it, directing her men to set up camp for the night. And then just off to the right, a small little town here from the Northern District. I see some of the bystanders that are looking and watching from their homes. Some of them have climbed up onto their houses with their children or something, and almost like it's a display and some kind of event to watch. They seem kind of relaxed, but you can tell a couple of them are on edge as you guys kind of start to come through this forest here and meet with the field here in the Northwestern District. I think that's where we'll go to a quick break. Take a quick 5-minute break there. We come back. We'll see what the fuck y'all want to do.
And so it was written.
So it was written. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from the 90-year break
The
I was
Everflow.
waiting
and
for
the Everflow.
There it is.
Please
Okay.
set me gently aflame. All right. So, welcome back. We have you all here in this forest here on the northwest side of Ilios. Again, setting the scene, you can all see the soldiers kind of starting to recover from this battle. I see some of them routing the goblins back into the caves. The town right in front of you, and the rest of this forest to your southwest here. What do you guys want to do?
Are we technically in the west or the northern district?
You're in the, it's like a small, like there are these little like gray areas here. This is the northern district. Across the Lysel River here is where you go into the northern district territory. But
Is it, where is Yorundal?
Yorundal is right there.
Okay, and we're like over here. All right.
Yeah. I think I have the. I don't have it right now.
Because I would know Yorundal at the back of my hand.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep.
As we're walking through and we see all those tents and stuff, are the tents like active? Like people are running in and running out because they're part of the thing, or are they like the fucking back lines and they're people just chilling?
You can. These would be more the medic tents and the food tents and everything. So you can see people are scrambling. It's kind of like a crazy hectic nature now as you guys walk through it, and continue to kind of progress through this. If you guys are walking along the tents, then yeah, it's a relatively.
I was going to avoid them if they were
atmosphere.
If they were super crazy. I was going to avoid them. If they weren't, I was going to suggest we go there. But instead, I'm just going to.
Yeah, they seem very, very busied right now with the after effects of.
What is this place called here?
I believe that's a part of Yorundal. That's why I wanted the map for you guys. I don't have it. It's still a part of Yorundal.
Is there a tavern or an inn near there?
Yeah, you could probably find one right near the outskirts, I'd say. You guys gonna go find a tavern?
I think we need one. Like, I need spell slots, and I've still got some HP low, and I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm following Ward at this point.
I just kind of want to sleep for the evening, kind of thing. So I'm dragging my shield and just kind of mumbling like, "Find an inn. There's one just at the north end of Yorundal. Horrible old tavern owner in there. To find a bed for the evening, and then we can get up and I'll smack Naira on the face with the sword scabbard again. Go and deal with the dragon, huh? It's been too long. Dragon. Find a dragon my whole life almost. Mumbling like that, pretty much.
There might be more than one dragon now.
Well,
and a fae.
We'll set off your little sonar. Yeah, we'll find a fae.
Would I know if the fae is
like that.
common out in the forest? Like it's just kind of what their nature is.
I'm not bothered about the fae at all.
Roll
Gnomes
me
are,
a
gnomes
nature
are
check.
almost fae. I'm cool with fae.
Sure.
It's probably Naira herself.
She's the fae.
She's the
She
fae.
is fae.
She's the fae. Sightings of them have been like talked about here. I'd say especially up in the northern section as well. Yeah. Probably a couple of travelers, some rumors. They might have heard of like you might have heard stories of feminine figures kind of flitting between trees and I mean, you guys have killed an ent. You've taken down an ent with Oakley's help. So you know that there is some kind of magical properties to the forest. Fae aren't like incredibly uncommon, as in you've heard stories of them, but dryads and centaur and such, they don't just walk out and meet you.
Yeah, I figured they would be hidden for good reason, I'm sure, but I figured it's not uncommon to hear about a fae creature in a forest.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me, but obviously it's tickling.
Still something, yeah. The tickling.
Naira doesn't like magical shit. Magical shit stole her son.
I'd say walking through the city takes you a short moment to find the place that Ward's talking about, although a little less run down than he had described, and with a familiar face. The bartender is actually long since gone. and a familiar face as you enter the doors. Hello, my friends. How are you? How do you do? You look weary.
This is a different bartender
Mm-hmm.
to the one that I knew 200 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I would hope so.
Well, I knew it was gonna be Igor. I just described him as
He was like cranky old man. I was like, no, it's been 200 years. There's
all right.
there's been
Oh my
changes to the
gosh.
management in this time, actually. But you see the familiar face of the bald, mustached, burly Igor. He's like, hello, my friends. What can I do for you?
Igor,
The owner. Where's the owner gone?
Oh, Igor,
am-
it's been so long.
Hello, Ethel, my favorite. How are you doing?
Oh boy.
this is the wrong tavern.
Is
Why
it-
are you?
No, I am the owner. For it.
Oh, well, remember there being a curmudgeonly old fellow, growly voice, long beard, rather ugly.
How long ago was that small one?
A week or 200 years. I don't know. I've been living underground for some time.
He just kind of like shoots you all and look like, yes, okay.
How much for a room, Igor?
Same as always, 1 silver.
How about this? I'll give you a. Give you a
Just like
clam.
immediately.
I'm like opening up my bag and rummaging through.
Can I just stay in your room, Igor?
Trade you.
Ethel. No.
I
Any use for a crowbar, perhaps?
I try every
Crowbar.
time I come here.
My friend, it is. If you are that short on 1 silver, do you?
no,
It's
I
okay.
have the
I-
Throw
gold.
down
It's
3
fine.
silver and just tell everybody
Okay.
I'm
And
in a room, and I'm gonna sit at the bar, and I want.
Igor, I'm
Meal
looking
and-
for a set
meal
of
and-
gloves.
I-
Fingerless gloves. I often burn through my own, and I need another set. Happen to
My friend-
know where I can purchase a set of fingerless
I-
gloves, grey, woolen.
for 5 silver, I can have one delivered in the morning.
Good service, good man. I place 5 silver on the
Okay.
side.
Quickly scoops it up and looks at you because we yes, drink.
Drink.
Of course, bitch. She will be right there. Food.
Jeez.
Any of you? Yes. Avenge food. Okay, she'll be right up.
Igor,
Yes, my friend. Hello.
keg.
Of course, keg. Okay. And anything, Naira, Ethel? Anything for you?
Your hardest liquor from the East End, please.
Nothing you can help me with, Igor.
Vince. Okay. You all look weary. What have you been up to, my friends? Another job? Anything exciting?
Garthus pulls out the dragon head. Yeah, could say that.
I just start bawling.
And he's like similar look to Naira. Like,
That was an actual dragon.
is that a? That's may I?
Yeah, well, be careful with it.
Don't eat it.
My
not
eyes
cook it up.
shift immediately. But just
Don't cook it.
Mhm.
Don't eat it. It's poisonous.
My goodness. He
already-
just like starts to like look it over, and he's like, for a moment, he like takes the choice. Oh, my goodness! And he passes it back. This is incredible. Where did you find a dragon, my friend?
Yeah, kind of leaning. When you and me was outside the wall,
Oh,
up on the,
blades.
blades. Yep.
was gonna say
Totally
spire,
remember.
but yeah, let's go.
I was gonna say spire as well.
We're all very
Um,
tired.
You went outside the wall. What did you find? Was it filled with
Ogre.
ravenous beasts and?
There was that Kaylee lady. Yeah, picked her up, threw her off the cliff. Splat.
You
I'm closing my eyes, so when I open them, there will be food and drink in front of me.
close them and open them. There's no food and drink in front of you.
I'm gonna do it again.
His
I'm trying to understand his fucking magic.
second time, it's there. You see, like he like shoots a small smile over too as he sees
I'm
your
just-
frustration. He's like, my friend, what? How did you killed a woman? Should you not
Not just
report it
any.
to the guards?
No, not just any woman.
Okay.
She was the one that, without Naira being able to hear, took the goblin.
Oh.
And
I
yeah,
see.
she's trying to do some really messed up shit.
Yes.
Oh,
Well.
you know that hammer?
Oh yes, yes. How is it treating you?
I kind of pull it out. Yeah, talking piece of shit, fucked off.
Hmm.
Still works. Still does some fancy magic stuff, but the yeah.
May I, my friend? Can I see this?
Yep.
He kind of like inspects it for a moment. He turns around actually, and you see him like, yeah, you can still catch his side profile. He's just like, it doesn't seem like he's being secretive. He just like, after like I'd say about 30 seconds of just kind of turning it over and taps on it a couple times. You do see him he flips it over Bigglesby and he starts to like look at the underside of it and okay. Well, I mean, at least she is gone then, yes? She's not there anymore.
Yeah, well, maybe one day I'll have to pay a visit.
Inside the hammer?
Well, try and find wherever she is.
Oh, yes, of course. I was curious. I thought you were going to go into the hammer. I was...
What is that thing?
No. So if you wanted to see how you could do it, you know,
I mean, if that's a thing.
isn't...
No, probably a bad idea.
I
I'll get enough sticker for the group anyway. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I do not think you can go inside a hammer, my friend. But if you do find her, then, I mean... And why is, Naira, he, like, comes over. What is wrong?
My son is gone. My
The
son.
The green one? Yes? The small
He's-
green one?
He was taken away.
Well, you must find him, then. Will you find him?
We tried, and he's gone, and we can't find him. And this thing, he tricked us, and Kaylee tricked us, and we were too late, and now he's gone.
Okay, well, have you looked around at all? Or is there... she is dead, so...
She is dead, and that thing took her body.
What thing do you say? What?
Calls himself the Lord of Bones or something. I don't know.
That is freaky. I could not imagine a man. Is he made of bones?
He does. I don't know. I don't know what he's made of.
Is
He could float and
Kind of listening to the conversation, just still eating and everything like that, but my ears perk up for any significant difference in pitch or just tone or anything like that.
okay.
I want to make sure.
Roll me an insight check.
Sure.
He's well, I mean, should you have you told the guards at all? I mean,
we didn't even tell them we were going outside the wall.
oof. Yes. Okay.
They had
on the down low, yeah.
Yeah, they seem to have a war on their hands anyways, so
Yes, the fucking goblins. They're everywhere. They keep coming non-stop, day after day. It makes business very, very hard, let me tell you. He for a moment though, I'd say Bigglesby, you don't catch any like expressions or any changes, nothing out of the ordinary from him. Although from like aside from the small joke he cracked about the Lord of Bones, it seems to not really believe actually.
Just still an odd
Well,
figure.
I do not know, my friend. I
We don't know either.
Would you like me to? Give me. I will in the morning. I will let Igor see what he can do. Right? I will see if I can find this small goblin man that you have lost. I will see what Igor can do.
Thank you, Igor.
Of course. Igor has many friends. They all love me from being, the best bar in town, right?
Oh, such the best bar in town.
It's really
Ethel,
good.
You're always so kind to Igor.
Did Garthus get his cock?
No, not yet.
Eagle.
Well, yes. Oh, yes. Bench! She will be just a minute, my friend. I'm so sorry. She's very very lax today. Lately, the wife, she has been. Might have to fire her.
How long
yes.
have you two been married?
Well, it's been so long. I cannot say. I could be 20 years, maybe.
That's a nice number.
Fucking terrible. I hate it.
I need more tissue
Yes,
here on aisle.
Business is business, though. You have to fire the ones that don't work. That's the rule.
I mean, if you get rid of her, I mean, I'm available.
Igor, can we get a glass
To work.
of water?
Yeah, to work.
Yes, hello, Garthus. What was that? He just like he looks, you see him like he blushes a little bit and he just doesn't say anything. He just looks at yes.
Yeah, we may need to get a glass of water for Ethel then.
Yes, of course. Venge.
A glass of water.
He just like from under the I'm so sorry, my friend. He like passes you like a raggy or shaggy little like blanket. We do not have cloth. You can have just kind of like puts it gently like again there you and wipe your okay.
Thank you, Igor.
I have
I
never
scoot
seen
over
such an ugly woman when she cries. My God.
I scoot over and see with
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of lean over to Igor. Yeah, don't take that blanket back.
I was not planning to, my friend.
Yeah,
She
I will treasure it forever.
okay? Yes, please do. Yes, it's free of charge. Nothing. I'd say at this point too, the keg is actually like right next to your stool. As you lean in, come back and just put your hand down, and you feel like there. All your drinks and food are shortly thereafter come out again in always mysterious fashion. You guys still talking to Igor? He's still like I'd say for a couple moments somebody calls him over and he talks to them for a minute and then comes back to kind of clean, always meticulously cleaning like one or two spots on his bar, just continuously cleaning and surveying the entire tavern at all times.
Is there anybody else in the tavern with us? I mean, it's
Oh yeah. It's always been a pretty lively crowd whenever you're in the taverns. It's not the same staff, but there seems to be like one or two bards off in the back of the tavern that are they're usually singing some kind of tune, or right now they're just kind of going at it constantly back and forth. They seem to be trying out new techniques while also playing a song currently. It's really quite impressive. There seems to be a couple of almost drunken, disorderly people at a table that are kind of angrily playing cards, and from the rest of it, a couple of adventurers here and there, and regular folk. But roll me a quick perception check, just to. Okay. There's one or two figures in the back that have they've kind of shied away from everyone else. They don't seem to be hiding, but they kind of seem to catch your eye once or twice, and then like turn back to each other and continue talking.
Or just can I tell if they're now like seeing something kind of out of the ordinary? Am I noticing features?
I'd say one looks like an older female half elf, and the other would be a much older male. You actually can see he's a high elf. You can see he's got like this long, like spindly beard that's kind of it's rough on the cheeks, but like right from his chin, it seemed to grow down, and he's braided it. But you can see there's small like arcane runes across some of the braid that glimmer whenever he moves, and then just a long like white mane that seems to be tied back with one, but he lets the sides kind of fall out. With the woman, you can't see too much. She just has like half of her hood up. You can tell she's got brownish hair, but it seems short or pulled back.
Okay. I kind of want to sit next to Ward and kind of just have a general conversation, just shooting the shit. I'm pretty sure, 95% sure he's actually sleeping right now, but no, you're actually awake.
I'm eating.
Conscious. Oh, okay.
Enjoying a glass of red wine.
Where's the red wine guy?
And a filet mignon, as it cuts it.
When I'm in the town, I've been living in a sewer or a crypt or whatever. I was underground near a crypt. Okay, that's where I was living for a long time.
And red wine was the go-to drink. Okay.
No, I just haven't had red wine and a filet mignon in a while.
It's good for the heart. It's good for you. It keeps you.
As soon as
lively,
he sits
obviously.
down next to me, I place a hand over his mouth, and then here you go.
Yes, my friend. Yes.
Can I have a large cup of water and a little bit of salt?
Of course. He just reaches over
Thank you very much.
I am sorry, my friend. That will not. Kind of grabs another glass and salts it, hands it to you.
Yeah.
It's on the house. Do not worry.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
It's illegal if we charge for water.
I take my clam out, put it in the water.
Hey, Maladred. One drink for you, one drink for me.
I take a sip of the red wine.
What do you want, Picklesby?
I take my hand away from his mouth.
I lost all concentration of anything I was ever doing times 10 because I'm just haunted by the memory of the stinky clam in the crypt. Just
Ward stinky clam.
Really PG-13.
Oh, that comes after Ward.
His name is Maladred, and he's my best friend. Okay.
I ate him once.
Yeah,
You licked him once.
licked him.
I did.
And Gord just kind of looks at the clam and chuckles, walks away.
Has anyone ever actually seen the wench?
I've been thinking about that for the past 2 minutes.
I've never seen the wench. You know, it seems to be that you blink and food arrives, and it's always good food, so I don't question it.
Still eyeballing the two characters in the corner. I want to be subtle, but I want to eyeball them every couple minutes.
Okay.
Garthus is just dead down the hatch. It popped up in the keg.
Yeah.
You said there was a group of people playing cards, right?
Yeah.
Garth is gonna go over there.
Okay.
And kill them.
Before we kill
My cards.
Are you guys having a quick conversation first, or?
I kind of want to just shoot the shit and ask, well, what do you want to do now? You're out? You're on the hunt, I suppose?
I'm gonna have a glass of wine, nice filet mignon, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
And what about tomorrow?
Well, I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna go and catch myself a dragon. I'm gonna slit its throat, or it's gonna eat me, I'm sure. One or the other. It's been a long day coming for me.
And a plan to do that?
Plan? I've got myself a dragon sonar. She'll tell me where it is. Off I go. Stab it in the eye. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt.
Does Ward have all of his teeth? I'm actually kind of curious.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got all his teeth.
Yeah, he's all right. He's all right looking.
Okay,
For four,
I wanted to make sure that there wasn't
wasn't-
just one in particular that just kind of shot out and just. I watched it wiggle every time he took a bite.
No, he's in pretty good shape. Remember, you know, he was a god. He had a good house and stuff for most of his life.
living underground for 200 years does wonders.
Yeah, but he's still, you know, he's like Stallone or someone. He's like one of them old men that's still relatively well in shape, even though he's old as fuck and
Even though
battered
he's
beyond
whittling
belief.
away.
On death's bed.
Yeah,
Yeah. His
bat,
teeth are fine. It's the heart you have to
battered
worry
to shit.
about.
But yeah,
All right. And still eyeballing the characters. They still kind of keeping to themselves, or are they paying attention to something in particular?
Roll me another perception check.
Sure. Dude.
Yeah, there's a brief moment as
God
you
dang.
like eyeball halfway through a conversation. You look, and the woman is looking at you, and then you guys make eye contact for a moment. She doesn't look away. She just kind of stares into your eyes, with light like silvered blue, as they stare back. Kind of flashes you a smile, and then turns back to her companion, talking to him.
Yeah. I won't break eye contact if we're stuck like
Mhm.
in a like some sort of not conversation, but if we're locked in, I'm not gonna look away. I want to I want to identify what the hell is like going on.
Okay, I'll say. I mean, from what exactly are you trying to identify? Just like what
I want to
she's saying?
identify I want to pay attention to the little things.
Okay.
I guess studying the figure, it fit the description of somebody that just kind of got in and got out of a bad area. Do they look under stress? Do they look like
Okay. Yeah, I'd say roll me an insight check. From that. From general perception, if you want to know what she's wearing, they both seem to have like a kind of like verdant green cloak.
Okay.
You do notice though that like with the hood up, every time you look over, like she's a little bit blurred until you focus on her. And she, again, holding your eye contact before breaking away, she seems tense. With that insight check, she seems a little tense. As you kind of like look down the rest of her, see she's regular average height. From the cloak, she's got this like dark brown armor on her hands. You spot that she has no weapons, but she has this you see like a flash of a glove with a couple of like claws sticking out. Generally her boots seem like they haven't seen any like dust, dirt, trees, anything like that. It doesn't seem like she's been out in the mud. Doesn't look like she came from a war zone at all.
just looks
Just
subtle?
trying to keep attention away from themselves and taking a gander at you every once in a while.
Okay.
Maybe she really likes gnomes.
All right.
Yeah, especially with that insight. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask. But
the older gentleman, would I be able to kind of see? I mean, obviously ruined up and everything like that.
Yeah.
But same tension, like still.
I would say more of a kind of relaxed stature about him. He's kind of just like leaning back while talking, and he's got his arms crossed and seems to kind of casually either agree or acknowledge everything she's saying with like a head nod or like a brief like You can just see his mouth open and he just kind of shakes his head. She's like leaning in and she's kind of you see
feeding
like the claw kind of like splaying across her face and scratching every now and again, and then she catches your eye and continues to talk. She seems as though like after a couple of moments of looking at her, she seems to get into a heated conversation, something she might be passionate about, as she just starts to go, and like her hand movements start to go a little bit more as she's showing him something that she's done or something. and she catches your eye again and sees you staring.
Okay. Kind of, I'm full on just concentrating, but I'll go ahead and take a drink and.
Yeah. Are you like trying to make it apparent to Ward?
No. I was just, if we locked in eyes, I didn't want to break the eye contact. I wanted to study as much of everything. Might be socially awkward, but I don't think Bigglesby gives a shit.
Okay. Garthus, going over to the cards. You're just going over to try and play, or what do you?
Yeah, try and make a lot of money.
There's a couple of men and what looks like to be an older woman dealing the cards, and she's kind of sitting there and going back and forth with them. They all look a little soot covered. You can see a pickaxe kind of leaning up against one of the tables, or one of the legs of the table. Sorry, as there's a couple of copper and like 1 or 2 silver in a pile in the middle. You see them put in a copper or 2. They seem to just be playing a regular game of we would call it Go Fish, but for them it's just a matching game that they haven't named.
It's fish.
It's just fish. There we go. It's called fish now. There we go. As you walk up the big woman. Hello.
Hey.
You're
Don't
big.
mind if thanks. Don't mind if I join in, do you?
Boys, shake their head. Right, come in. How are you? Pleased to meet you. I'm Sandy. How are you?
Sandy, I'm Garthus.
Good to meet you, Garthus.
I'm gonna flicker gold into the pot.
We don't have that kind of spending money.
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
No, we insist copper only.
I really only have gold. It's fine though.
Right. Okay. Fine. Fine. Quickly deals you 5 cards. Go ahead and are you trying to you're trying to Carlias this? I know you with card games.
No. Garthus will play, honestly.
Okay, I'd say give me real quick. Roll me a d20 really quick. Okay. First couple of cards get dealt. Seems for a couple moments, one of the other men, kind of gruff guy with a really big beard and a mustache like that big, hanging off of his top lip. Seems to be winning by having the least amount of cards in hand, and then finally you get a 3 straight, and you look like you're in the you look like you're in the lead, and then finally he puts down his last 2 cards and just, there's bread for the week. Pulls it in, and takes the gold piece. She's you in again, big one?
Yeah, sure.
All you have is a gold then?
I mean, I could ask Eagle for change.
It's your gold. If you want to play, then you can play.
Yeah, sure.
Begins the deal again. You throw another gold in.
Yep. Okay,
mark off a gold. Give me another d20. Same deal. Somebody else last to go down, pulls in the whole pile to himself. It's just like at this point, it's pretty much like 1 gold, 2 silver, and 3 copper every single time. You want to go again?
On this last one, can I kind of keep my eye on everyone's hands just to make sure there's no...
Okay, yeah, give me an investigation check. There's a couple of them play with like a hand under the table, just kind of resting, or keep a hand on their drink. They don't seem to have anything wrong going on. Give me another d20 if you're gonna play again.
3, 4, 5. What?
It's another loss. As this time she takes the pot and she's, well, I mean, you're not too good at this, friend. You wanna go again? Well, it means that we're getting richer.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Deals
suppose
again.
there's a different card game.
No. That's all we know. That's all we play. You have to
Yeah.
match them. You know, it's.
One more.
Well, oh, okay. Give me another d20. She deals them out.
I swear, if this is a 1 or a 2.
The DC is 10.
No way.
The DC is 10 to win, dude. That's a fucking. That's the best part. Oh man, it's gone up by 2 for everybody playing. Another pot stolen. This time from the woman yet again. She goes, oh, one more. Are you sure?
Yeah.
See the other.
Final one.
I know. Okay. The other 3 are just.
Oh my fucking god! What is this?
Are you sure you're not rolling a d5? Like
I'm D20.
By any chance, is the table that they're sitting at
I'd say after like you.
adjacent
Sorry.
at all?
Sorry.
Was the card table adjacent or close to the direction that the 2 figures were sitting?
I'd say like looking at them this way.
Uh-huh.
Arthas is like just over here, kind of
Okay.
feel. Yeah, he's about. I'd say he's about 6-7 feet away, and you can kind of see
Okay.
his frustration mounting. He's like,
I just
"One
kind of
more."
I'm glancing, but not paying too much attention.
Yeah, and they finally like an older frail man wins, and he's, "Ah! It's the gold! Ah, Sandy, I've got a gold!" And she's, yes, it's just a gold, Robert. I'm going to grow a garden, a whole garden. And he kicks his chair up, grabs it, spills some of the copper, and he starts to pick them up. And he shoots, Robert, sit down. Robert, sit. Gothis, lovely playing with you. Thank you. I've got my husband.
Consider it a gift.
Yes. Better luck next time. Robert, no! And begins to fucking to immediately chase her husband out the door, leaving behind her pile of money. The other
Behind the pile of money?
she left behind her pile of money. The other 2 looking at you. Well, you want to play again?
Sure. I'm
Okay.
gonna use her money.
As soon as you go and read, she's.
What?
Let's. Come on.
Hold on, how much
Come on.
money have you just made from me?
Kind of like look at each other.
She also had a gold, and I don't have any coppers, so there's a
No.
few coppers there.
Husband's sick, man. He's a little loopy.
She just got a gold.
He's got 2.
2, even. What could 2 copper hurt? 2 for 2.
He just throws you a copper. Take mine. We'll play for fun.
Yeah, for fun.
Okay, give me another roll.
Oh my god.
I would laugh if you actually just won the copper pot.
I was hoping for that. Friend,
wow.
got no luck. Lady Luck's not on your side.
Yeah, you know what? Igor,
Yes?
ale,
Another big one.
2, please.
Bench!
I'm gonna walk over and sit next to Bigglesby. Not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. And I'm waiting for the coke.
You said you were sitting next to Bigglesby?
Yeah, like head,
Okay.
Head and hands on the bar.
I'm saying nothing at all. I'm still eating and drinking.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing? Ethel, Naira, you guys?
I'm beside them, right?
Yeah, I'd say you guys are all seated around the bar.
I hand Garthus the like blanket. Dab is like,
I'm
personal.
it'll be okay, Garthus.
Okay, with
It'll be
that note,
okay.
I actually get up. Is there a spot next to the two mysterious looking people?
Yeah.
I want to go ahead and I'm assuming I cleared out my plate. I'm gonna grab my drink, and I'm gonna go sit with them.
Okay.
I'm just sitting at the bar minding my own business, just
Okay.
He's serenading the poor
Just
bartender.
practicing a little bit. Yeah.
yeah.
It mixes a little well. Actually, even your practice, it mixes a little well with the wind instrument and the other larger harp that the guy's playing on. And they like for a moment they look over at you and they just kind of nod and they continue going back. You can see him like he's testing currently on the harp, like what happens if he switches his hands and plays right hand on the lower end and the left hand on the higher end. He's seeing if it'll change the pitch at all. And they stop for a moment and then they go back and continue talking to each other as if they're like revising new ways to continue playing. And you see after a while he like flips the harp upside down and leans it against his friend, and the guy puts the woodwind instrument like through the flute through the harp, and they're playing at the same time. They seem to just be a little off of it, but there's a couple people that'll like throw them a copper every time something sounds good. You sit down next to the two of them. There's a small table backed up against a flat booth on the wall, and it doesn't have a chair on the other side of it, but you can sit at the booth, which is right next to their table if you'd like.
I'll probably do that. So just someplace near, just to, I suppose, just engage with conversation and just something not covered in snot.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you can pull up a chair to their table if you'd like. They immediately kind of take notice, and she kind of regards you for a moment as you walk over.
I just mind if I take a sit?
Oh, no.
Alrighty then, and just go ahead and just plop right there. Kind of sip my drink, and
the man kind of leans for us. Hello. How may I help you?
I'm just curious and finding a bit of conversation.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I'm Elorir.
Elorir?
Elorir.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you. I'm Bigglesby.
Nice to meet you, and this is Iririan.
Oh, I am not going to remember those fucking names.
I'll type it.
Please do. All right.
And she's hello.
Hello. What brings you to I guess this neck of the woods?
Iririan speaks up and she call it a long night in business.
I know that feeling very well. With all the commotion outside, it's kind of hard to get work done, I suppose.
Yes, seems they've had quite a clash. I'm sorry. What did you want to talk to us about anything, or?
I'm just trying to engage in conversation. You caught me out of the crowd and figured someone a little above the rabble.
Shifts like uncomfortably. Like you see him like shoot her a glance, and yes. Well, it's good to meet you. Bigglesby, was it? Bigglesby?
Yeah.
Very good to meet. What takes you into town here?
Business. A lot of complications up north, and obviously even more now.
Were you a part of the fight then, or were you?
You could say something like that. Just a lot of clashing, lots of disruptions.
Soldiers reported there was a dragon. Did you hear that?
Not really. No.
No. It's kind of
dragons are
has a dragon's head on the.
He collected it. He found it. He's claiming it as his own.
Okay.
Just one of those things.
Right. Where did he find the dragon's head?
Can I do, while we're kind of having this conversation, I want to use subtle spell with meta magic, and I want to go ahead and do detect magic.
Okay.
Because something, the shimmer before, am I seeing that at all before, or sensing that now that I'm up close?
So what is subtle spell do again? It takes out the verbal and somatic component, right?
Verbal and somatic. So yeah. Cast a spell.
Okay, yeah. I'd say for a moment, like while she talks for a moment about like, she's just kind of like, well, your friend, it's where did he find the? You're immediately hit with I think the second you open your senses, with just a fucking wave of the cloak is magical, their weapons are magical. You can see the objects on her hands, which now that you've gotten closer, you can see they're these black gloves that seem to go under the vambraces of her armor. You can see in her other hand, as she's kind of sitting like this, she's flicking her left hand in her lap forward, and it just seems to like sheath and then unsheath these claws from the fingertips. It seems to kind of flick them every once and again, and you can sense a strong magical presence from that. Her cloak, the runes, obviously, in his beard. They seem to all be magically enhanced armor and items and small little tidbits.
Would I be able to understand?
You get the hammer.
Yeah. Would I be able to understand? Am I actually getting something from Igor as well?
I'd say from the bar area.
Okay.
Yeah, from the bar area for sure. But what are you able to what?
Oh, I'm just pure curious about the about Igor, but yeah, seeing if he's magical in any sort.
Trying to figure out Igor.
Fuck yeah, I want to do. But I'm also curious. Am I able to tell the type of magic schooling?
There's a couple like abjuration, the claws. You can tell like there's an enchantment from evocation with along with divination. There's a couple of small illusion spells, especially on the cloak. And now that you've gotten up close, you don't see any kind of shimmer or any blur to her cloak at all. But it definitely seems from far away like maybe something should not be seen or be shrouded. Yeah. And she's hello, like kind of your friend the dragon.
Yeah.
Where did you find it?
I can't even remember. Somewhere around the north area. I mean, maybe that explains the dragon sightings, but he found a piece of it.
It's just not often that a dragon gets beheaded.
He's
very
happy about it. Stinks like shit, though.
Interesting.
Take a sip.
She goes, kind of leans in. Between you and me, we're looking for someone. If you can help us. Have you seen Kaylee Aldwin at all? Do you know her? She's somewhat tall. She's human. Wears robes from the Western District. We heard she was up here, and we were looking for a friend.
Are you a friend of this Kaylee?
Oh, no. We used to go back, but we had something to discuss with her.
Can I insight check whether they are being very, very subtle about their feelings with Kaylee, or if it's going to be one of those like trying to cover up that they want her literally to be paced?
Go ahead, insight.
Of course, the one fucking time. Garthus, you pass this bullshit to me.
I'd say you can. There's probably a reason she's brought it up, but she seems to be truthful that they're not friends. Kind of see like a wicked smile kind of flash, and she kind of looks over at her companion. Not friends. We're just looking for an old acquaintance.
I'm gonna very obviously eyeball the gloves, and just kind of subtly like kind of look down at the boots too, and not. I mean, probably nothing dirty or.
No. Like I said, they don't seem worn at all. But she kind of like she catches you, and she, if you could you tell your big friend to come over as well.
And what reason would that be?
We were actually, well, we were here to speak with you, you two.
What do you want to speak about?
She goes to speak, and the other one, the man speaks up. He's we're in a business. Irian here had a task to perform, and your friend Garth is the big one.
Noted.
He's interfered with our job. We just need to clear something up with him. Totally safe. Nothing. You can see, like, now his demeanor's kind of changes. Nothing wrong. Just, we can do it here or upstairs. We just need to talk.
I'm gonna just kind of, I guess, kind of bring up my posture, kind of just without hesitation, just bring up,
What do you know about the Lord of Bones?
Ooh. And she kind of like, she's like, let's we'll talk about this. Should we go upstairs?
I down the rest of my drink.
Well, we have everyone down here.
Do you have a room?
I really don't want to go fucking 1v1 with these guys.
Well, they can, for a moment, they like see as she says that you can bring the big man if we.
I'm bringing everyone.
Kind of like.
Everyone's involved with this business.
But we just want the big man. But
I get that he took something.
Oh, he kind of like looks at you, and she's. We're not going to kill you. I mean.
I'm aware of that. I would have been dead a long time ago.
Yes, if you. Yes. She's. We'll find your room, and just walks. She begins to get up, kind of pushes the table away, and pushes it into him, and he pushes it back. They both stand up, and he's. Come upstairs. Bring them all if you must. Don't worry. It's fine.
Right.
All right. Sit there for another minute or so and just kind of put pieces together and. Would I have any knowledge of any particular, I guess, underground organization that would benefit off of personally killing somebody or personally taking care of somebody if it was a contract?
It's very, very commonly known that there's an assassins guild in the Eastern District, and a thieves guild that operate directly out of them. There's rumors and flittings that they're actually the ones that own the district and not the chancellor. There's been a lot of mystery surrounding the real family, spelled Real, that run the Eastern District. So you know of that. As far as like in the Western District, there have been a couple of cults that have popped up. There is a pretty heavy occult following in the Western and the Southern District. But first thing that come to mind would be the Assassins Guild. But
okay,
you're not sure.
Any conversation that I might have previously had with. Well, actually, no, he doesn't talk much. Okay, never mind. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get up. I'm assuming everybody's still sitting at the
yeah.
bar.
What are you guys up to currently? What are you guys talking about?
Garth is still like head in hands. It's not fair.
Is Naira still like?
It's okay. Just patting him on the back.
Gave a card.
Cards? What do you mean cards?
You lost a couple of gold.
I'm gonna have to bring them up, aren't I?
I just smack him across the face, like backhand.
Yeah.
Oh!
We're gonna learn how to play cards.
You didn't have to smack
Uh-oh.
me. Jesus, what the hell was that for?
And I pick him up, and I'm at this point probably a little tipsy. I sit him down with some of the other people. Are they still there playing cards?
The two that were playing cards, I'd say they've probably started to like clear out, and they're like gathering up their things and muttering to each other.
One more round, and I plop Garthus down, and I sit my ass in a chair.
I look at the people sitting there. I'm like,
We're off. For the,
One more
lady. We've
round.
We've got work in the morning. We can't.
I throw down 3 gold coins.
All right, one, and they both sit back down. Both of you roll d20s. I'd say it's at this point that you get up, Bigglesby, and you see them like sitting down. You see Naira kind of like wobbling in her chair. Okay.
roll 20 can go.
So it's she sits down, throws in 3 gold. He quickly like deals it, fumbles a copper out of his pocket. The other one fumbles a silver out, and you guys quickly go through. Bigglesby, you walk up probably behind them, just for a moment. Whether you want to stay is up to you, but you're just gonna start to pass them. As you've got the last 2 pair, throw it down. You watch Naira take this little tiny pile of 3 gold, or 4 gold.
It's like 4 gold.
4 gold, 1 silver, and 1 copper. It like scoops it in.
My head's rushing, but I just see this like.
And that's how it's done, Garthus.
But how?
You just gotta have a halfling's luck.
Right. We need to go upstairs real quick.
I need to drink more. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, we need to actually discuss something real quick.
Well, we can discuss it here with our new friends.
No, lady, we have good luck.
Oh,
with this
come
one.
on, stay. I'll grab you a drink.
This flattered, but I've got a wife, and they just start to walk away.
Oh, so do I.
They begin to like hurry a little quicker.
I kind of shuffle everybody kind of grouped up. I'm pretty sure Ward hasn't moved one bit.
Yeah, Ward, what are you and Ethel doing? What are you two?
I'm slumped down in like an old man post-food sleep. Just like, you know.
His chin just like.
Just barely breathing.
I mean, I'm just like kind of nearby. Like I see what they're doing, but I'm basically sitting at the bar, just kind of fawning over Igor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's probably going back and forth with conversation with you at this point, talking about like the day and telling you about the dragon or whatever. He's like, oh my goodness, that is insane. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing. Your sister, she is kind of tipsy. Yeah. You should. She maybe.
I
might have
mean,
to.
You know what? You're probably right. I'll be right back.
Yes, please make sure she doesn't puke on the guests. Thank you.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna go waddle on over to my sis over there. Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
oh God, she's a fucking.
Oh,
Another.
Naira,
Yeah,
Naira, I think you gotta kind of slow it down there, Naira. You've had quite a bit.
I used to live off of the druids' alcohol, and it's way stronger than this stuff.
Oh, how many fingers am I holding up, Naira?
All of them.
Oh shit.
So many.
It's actually right. Fuck.
Shit.
Oh no.
I see that
Hmm.
and immediately just go ahead and grab Garthus instead, and we need to go upstairs real quick.
Yeah, we need to get this one, and I'm just gonna kind of just grab her by her little forearm.
Nobody saw
Yeah.
the conversation, did they?
I don't think so. No.
I honestly think everybody else was looking the other direction.
Yeah.
One was passed out. Okay.
Nobody noticed Bicklesby sneak away.
No, I heard.
Fucking stealth.
So I'll walk off.
Alright.
Boy.
On our way upstairs, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of fill them in. Like we have 2 people up there.
Wait, who?
We have 2 people. They're going to talk to us about official business.
Wait, it's not that kind of official business, is it?
It's something
Yes,
that we
I'm
did.
flattered, but I'm flattered.
It's something that we did not an hour or 2 ago.
Well, I mean, I did a lot of things.
Like I said, we're gonna go upstairs. We're gonna be fine. We're just gonna have a talk, okay?
Right, talk. Yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Don't do anything.
Right.
And I'm gonna take him to. I would assume we all have separate rooms.
Yeah, I'd say like you guys were each given a key. Are the other 3? Are you guys coming? Because you guys
didn't
weren't paying
word
attention
up.
if you were on the way. But
I saw Ethel dealing with Naira.
okay, so
I thought we would be like stumbling up the stairs, like
yeah,
trying to
I think
put
I
me
think
to bed.
probably
Like
near the same time you guys she starts to drag you up the stairs, Naira.
I don't want to go to bed.
Bigglesby and Garthus are walking up, talking to each other. Ward, are you going up as well? You see them start to go up, and you can probably see Garthus and Bigglesby.
If I look back, I mean,
Touchdowns.
if I see him awake, I'll motion to like come with us. But if he's passed out still, then I won't make the effort. I think trigger happy Ward would be scary.
It's up to you. Brad? Oh.
Oh.
He
I like
rolled something.
kind of get up a little bit.
Fine. I'm going to
Heft up the shield.
I suppose everyone's going to sleep. I'll go to sleep as well. Can't stay awake all day.
Follow you up.
Good night, my friends. Thank you for your patronage, and I will have you those gloves in the morning, my friend.
Don't forget those gloves.
In the morning.
Go through gloves like no one's business.
Yes. Okay. Good night. Take care of the little one. Bye bye.
I love you, Igor.
Yes, I love you too.
We're all little.
So you guys, we can go up. You're met with like as you go up this kind of spiral staircase that kind of sits in the middle of the tavern. You're met with a large like open floor for the second floor. Kind of has one of those balconies where you can look down and see the bar and the rest of the crowd, but it's a large open space where there's a couple of couches. There's 1 or 2 people sitting on them, smoking out of pipes or whatever, but the rooms are sort of labeled and all sitting in front of all of you. You guys have rooms 13, 14, and 15 is what he gave you, which are off to the right here.
I'm not taking room 13, that's for sure. I'll take this one.
Walk into 14.
Okay.
I close the door and lock it behind me.
Okay. Let me. Okay. Hold on. Wait, that's the wrong dice. Okay. So you open the door, lock it, and go to like turn into the bedroom, And on the bed, there's one figure sitting there, kind of hooded. She kind of looks at you like, who's he? There's a second man leaning up against the wall. You're not the gnome. You're the other. Wrong gnome. I'm so sorry. We're in the wrong room. Do you know where the gnome and the big man are staying?
I unlock the door.
Listen, you don't need to bullshit me, okay? You're trying to get a free room. I understand. They don't lock the doors. You just slip in at the end of the night, try and get a room. Now, I suggest next time, and I'll turn a blind eye, wait until the patrons are leaving the bar, then pick a room. Okay?
I open the door.
Off you trot.
She says, thank you. We were looking for... Right.
Good night.
And they both... So I'd say Garth and Bigglesby, which room do you guys go into?
13 or something like that.
Okay, so there's a moment where as you guys are going in, right next to you, out of 14, you see Ward go in, and then hear some voices, and then they come out and they're... Oh, that's the room.
Door slams behind him. Little key and lock.
Strange one. Right.
Yeah.
And they walk in with you and Garthus.
Are Ethel and I still outside? Like,
yeah, I'd say you guys can see them walk in. There's a brief conversation with Bigglesby and probably Garthus. You see this half elven woman and elven man.
Yeah, as they walk past.
who the fuck are you?
Ethel,
Yeah.
please get Naira to sleep. Here's the key to the
No.
room.
I
wanna
no
know.
problem. I'm gonna go ahead and
You two are some.
Oh, please do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast shit, no, I can't shut her up. All I have is blind and deaf.
Make her blind.
I can only make her blind and deaf. I can't actually shut her up. Oh, this is unfortunate.
That is amazing.
All right, cool. Well, okay, here's what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna go ahead and cast, I guess, blindness, deafness on her.
Which one?
Yeah.
Can I have
This
both?
is.
You can't. I don't think.
I think you can only pick one.
Hold
You can
on.
only pick
One.
one.
I think
You can cast it twice.
blind would be fucked up.
So
Target is either blinded or deafened. Yeah. So you can cast it twice if you'd like.
I would love to.
Okay. All right.
Yes. So
Which
here
one are
you
you
go.
casting first? Just out of curiosity.
First I'm gonna blind you and then I'm gonna deafen you.
Oh.
Bam.
Okay. Make a con save. Do you have? Is this a cantrip or is this a?
That is, it's a necromancy too. I would assume it's
Second level spell.
It's a second level spell.
Do you have 2 second level spell slots? Yeah.
They're gone now.
Okay. Yeah. Give me 2 con saving throws then, Naira.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck.
I believe that's a fail. The second one is a critical save. So you did blindness first and then deafness.
Mm-hmm.
So for a moment, as you're, who the fuck are they disappear.
What the fuck did? They
And
were
then-
so pretty. Where'd they
and then, like,
go?
You feel your ears pop for a minute,
Mop.
and then everything is fine. But you can't.
But she
Oh,
can't see shit
You
right
still
now.
can't see
We're
shit.
still good.
All right. well,
Ethel,
while
where'd
she's
you go? Where'd you
Okay.
go?
I'm gonna go ahead and cover her mouth
Nah.
with the shit underwear that I wiped her eyes with earlier.
got pink
I just
mouth.
wanna. I'm just. No, I just wanna. She doesn't need to be talking anymore. She's clearly a belligerent, just drunk. She's a hot mess right now. So we're gonna go ahead and gag her with the shit covered underwear, and then since she's blind, she can't see shit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and tie her up and throw her under one of the beds in the room. So
Under the bed.
holy
Damn.
shit.
Okay.
I'm tired of her shit, and I don't want to be with it. So.
By the way,
She's just
blind-
lost her son, and you got her drunk and then gagged her. blinded
With shit
her,
underwear.
and threw her under the fucking bed.
Blindness only
What a
lasts a
great
minute.
sister. Yeah, it's only a minute until she's done, but it's enough time for you to quickly. Did you say you were tying her up? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I tie.
Quickly-
I've already bound her legs and her.
Yeah, you hog tie her real quick. I mean, you can make an athletics check if you want to try and contest.
I want to
it.
make a fucking.
Okay.
I'm belligerent
Give
as
me
fuck. Like,
Contested athletics checks. Okay. 22. Give me an athletics check. Chris.
Oh, me.
I'll say with advantage because she's blinded.
fuck, come on.
Well, athletics. Can I do an well, does acrobatics go in the same thing with athletics?
No, for this
No?
one, it would be contested athletics because you're actually trying to overpower her.
Son of a bitch.
still-
I don't know what advantage is either.
Advantage is so the left number is your number you usually take. The right number is if you have advantage or disadvantage. So advantage means you take the higher, or disadvantage is you take the lower of the roll.
Oh,
So
okay.
you would take the 20 in this case, but it still doesn't beat her 22. There's a moment where you like get her wrists, but her feet, you can't get her feet, and she just keeps kicking
She's
over.
still struggling.
You just,
Okay.
little halfling legs just keep going back and forth. Like,
No.
she's
No,
on
I'm
her
gonna
back.
try
and she
again.
just-
No.
Okay, you have her
No.
hands. Go ahead, give me another contested athletics check.
Come on.
Absolutely.
This is the only last one with advantage. And it's still you get 1 foot, and then the other one kicks you in the face.
No.
I run
no,
down the hallway.
Bound. No. I'm gonna run after her.
She goes to run, and then right into the closed door.
Knocked myself out.
I'd say, and she's knocked out.
All right, cool. All right, I'm gonna finish tying up her legs now.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm just hearing thuds and all sorts of shit.
So-
Yeah, as you walk, you hear dun, 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 dun,
I'm so
and then
tired of your shit, Naira. Huh.
You heard that, Rob.
Dude.
If I say no,
one pink eye, one black
I'm not even gonna nicely roll her under the bed. I'm just gonna fucking like shove her with my foot, like.
Yeah, there's a moment where you just like you hear a crack as you kick, and like you hear a crack in the ribs, and then there's like a moment where you shove and her face just like off the bed frame, and a little rough for
Oh.
here.
that is a concussion, bleeding
Yeah.
out, and that's eternal bleeding.
A very, very bad
So-
hangover. Like, there's a lot.
You restrained your sister. What are you gonna do?
All right. Well, now that I know that she's gagged, and obviously the blindness is gonna fucking whatever. Let's make sure. I'm gonna grab I'm gonna rip some of the bed sheet on the bed, and I'm gonna tie her, cover her eyes too.
Okay. Okay.
I'm really trying to make sure she does not get out of here. When she gets to come out of here, when I say she can come out of here.
God, she knows me too well.
Talk about sibling rivalry.
Well,
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh.
Okay.
We go the whole 9 miles, like 9 yards?
9 yards.
9
Nine
yards.
the
Nine
whole
yards.
We go the whole 9 miles. Like, that's.
Frisk, are you laying down for the night, or?
What do you call it? They're over in the next room, right?
Yeah. I'd say at this point you could probably hear voices.
We hear voices. Should I go over there? Or should I go night night?
But what would Ethel do?
what would Ethel do?
What would Ethel do? I don't know. Ethel's nosy as fuck. Let's go see what they're doing.
Okay. Okay. Are you gonna knock? Or are you just gonna like?
No, I'm just gonna swing the door open.
Okay. Yeah. So like right as you two go back over to this room where these two start to begin to chat. They sit down. And, hello, Goth, and then as the door slams open.
Hello.
I locked that.
Yeah.
What the
She's
fuck?
fine. She's one of your party, yes?
Correct.
Where's
Yep.
where's
Let
Naira?
her in.
What happened out there?
She passed. She's sleeping.
There was awful lot of banging around for somebody sleeping.
She's she kicks a lot.
Insight check real quick. Can I just
Okay.
insight check it? Just this.
Insight check versus a deception check right now.
Oh, I'm not gonna fucking.
Okay.
Why am I even fucking surprised?
Yeah. I mean, there's a boot print on her face for some reason, but Myra's asleep.
No, she's asleep.
In
My
one way or
deception's
another.
like 7, by the way.
Yeah. In one way or another, she's asleep.
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Come in and close the door.
All right, no problem.
How did she break down the lock?
Well, I thought it was locked, but apparently she the woman stands up one moment and walks over, closes the door, and you hear like a small mutter. You hear the click of a lock, and when you walk away, there's kind of like an arcane, like bluish lock. And she's, Etheria, would you mind if we? And he's, oh yes. Moment, another small incantation, and he's, right, it's done. Nobody should be able to hear us now. Hello, Ethel, was it?
Yep, that's my name. Don't worry it out.
Nice to meet you. I'm Etheria. This is my companion, Irian.
Hello, Ludimir and Vivian.
She's spot on. Garthus.
What?
You're the one that threw her off the cliff, correct?
Oh, you mean Kaylee?
Kaylee Aldwin, yes, Kaylee Aldwin. We know, we watched the entire fight from afar.
Wait, you watched? How'd it look? Did it look really cool?
It was quite impressive. Killing a dragon, that's a wormling, but
I mean, still cutting off its head clean.
and yeah, Eloria, yes, it was impressive. That's why we wanted to talk to you, and then the man in purple, he was an interesting addition to that. Did he speak to you at all?
I don't think he spoke to me.
Hmm.
Wait, Bigglesby, wasn't his name like the Lord of Bones or something?
Yeah.
Lord of Bones. Oh, right. So we'll deal with Kaylee, and then we'll explain to you why you're not dead.
Wait, what?
We had a Ririan, how do you put it? And she's, oh yes. Well, Eloir and I, we're and our companions, we're in the business of acquisitions and trading and managing and misplacing. More so, me in the managing and misplacing property, and Eloir is well, he's in the business of managing and misplacing lives. And we had a contract to kill Kaylee. And you've stepped in and taken our job. And now we have to have recompense for our contract.
Oh, right.
And he's we just need the body. We just need the body. That's it. Or else I can't get paid, and they get angry.
Crossing my arms and looking at Garthus.
For some reason, I feel a burning sensation in the back of my head, with just eyes burning deep. Yeah, about that. May have thrown off the body.
Yes, we did see that as well, and the man in purple, he went down and he found the body and then disappeared through a portal. We just need you to talk to him.
Oh,
You...
What? We assume he didn't kill you, and you didn't...
Yes.
Seem to let him pass by. We assumed he was a part of your party, or at least an overhead you're in the Adventurers Guild, right? Maybe there's something.
The Lord of Bones doesn't sound like a title you would put in the Adventurers Guild, or someone you would even want to be around.
Definitely wouldn't be welcoming to us either.
So you're not on his side then?
No.
Okay, perfect. Oh. And they both seem like really relaxed. Like, oh, we thought when you were on the plateau with them, you were speaking or something. It looked as if you were on good terms.
No, it seemed he just didn't care about us and didn't feel the need.
I think it's at this point you hear like a slight like tapping on the window, and he. Oh, did you? And he like walks over, opens up the window, and he peeks out. And you just kind of hear, well, why are you? That's fine. Come in. Yes, we're talking to them now. And I, from the window, you hear a couple clanks and bangs as like a clumsy looking human woman kind of falls through, lands on the nightstand. You see like bottles and portions of her bag gets like flown across the floor as like a couple of vials start to roll out with these weird mucusy looking fluids, and then immediately afterwards an older looking man kind of steps through with I'd say a much more elegant step than she does. He kind of gingerly steps over her and goes and rests on a small chair and kind of waves at you, Garthus, and the woman she stands with. She's, oh, sorry. Oh, that's the big one. Oh my goodness, you're huge. Wow.
That's what she said.
Why is everyone saying that? There's no one ever seen a Goliath before.
Not in person. Wow, Fendril. Look. He's massive. Can I feel your biceps? They're like as big as my legs. Do you mind if I like?
I kind of like Garthus leans down one arm.
Oh my god.
And you are?
I'm
Feeling my
Rose.
arm. That's what she is.
Wow. She like starts to like rub it and she's, my god, the veins. Okay, well I know what I'm doing for the night. And she just sits there and continues to like, if you let her, she just kind of keeps playing with your arm. And otherwise, these are our companions. We're missing one. Kind of looks over at the man that she had called Fendril, the gentle one, as he walked in. Just kind of waves an arm. All right, well, he'll be back. Right.
Do any of these figures look familiar by any chance? Like any sort of like poster child of
check if
Sure.
you'd like to. They I'd say no. They don't look familiar at all. They seem to have a very, very like familiar time around the three of you. Fendril just knows exactly who Garthus is, giving him a wave and sitting down. They don't seem to be uncomfortable around any of you. And he like you kind of look down at Rosa and she's like in awe. Kind of from her saying like the big one. Seems maybe they've had a couple of conversations about the five of you. Elorir kind of sits back for a moment. Rosa, this one here is Rosa. She's our artificer, and Fendril is he's our rogue. He gets us in and out. Him and I work together. That's not important. Introductions don't. You, Garthus, we need the body. Do you know where he might have taken it? We don't have any intel on the Lord of Bones. We're as in the dark as you. She doesn't tell us anything.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Right. So now we have to find a body. Did he didn't say anything to you? He didn't tell you where he was taking it at all, or nothing?
Not anything to me.
Well, who did he say something to?
Didn't really talk.
Oh.
It was all in the mind, but
oh, like okay, yes. Who did he?
No one has said a thing. And I have a feeling the one that actually threw something at him,
yeah,
is currently incapacitated. And I eyeball Ethel.
I'm not even paying attention to him. I'm looking at the vials on Rosa's little satchel there.
Yeah, she seems to have quite a collection. There's a little bit of clinking as you excuse me, as she like mutters about her robes and like slowly kind of aligns them. I'd say within the folds of her robe, you can see it has like hundreds of pockets. There seem to be like little bits of string and wire hanging out. There's a short sword that's been like put through a pocket and goes through 3 other ones as a makeshift hilt. There's books that seem to dangle off of a kind of harness that she's wearing, and potions that seem to like kind of hang off of her belt that she's slowly kind of uncapping and puts it back in, checking the bottles for any cracks. There's one that's like a very deep like crimson, but at the top of it you can see like there's in the middle, perfectly seated in the middle of the fluid, there's like a weird rainbow colored circle that no matter how much it swirls, it just seems to stay there. There's one that's mucus, or 2 that are mucus colored, and another that's just jet black and looks like oil.
Can I ask Rosa if she has anything for silencing people?
Yeah, she's no, but I can make one. I mean, they're pretty easy to make. You know, they're just a couple of sprig root and yeah. I mean, if you can get me some vine leaf from the forest, and I mean, I could totally make you a potion that silences people. Yeah, of course.
Oh, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, I mean that is if we talk past this. I mean, I can give you like my card or something. And we can, you know, and other kind of Rosa. Were you weren't planning on getting the body back then?
We figured something would be happening. A title like the Lord of Bones, a body, it would be only a matter of time before we see something again.
And with everything that's happened this past week or so, it's yeah, definitely something's gonna happen.
Right. Yes, we've gotten the same feeling. Would you be inclined to travel with us for a day or two over to our home?
And where is that?
It's in the Eastern District. We have a hideout of sorts. And Rosa kind of like gets out a girlish giggle. Kind of look around. You see like little knowing smiles of all of them, and he's gonna we also have a proposition for Garthus.
Whoa, hold on. Proposition.
We work in the, how did you put it? In the business of acquiring, mismanaging property, assets, and lives. And
Right.
we you know, we need a strong type sometimes.
Well, you don't mean so she can feel my arms all the time, do you?
I'm sure she would.
You're asking him to be your brute?
Well, I mean, sometimes there's jobs that require a certain level of precision. She points at Fendril, and other times there's jobs that require a dragon beheaded. And I'm quite impressed. And you with your illusions, making the ogres afterwards fall off the cliff there. Even the one that Rosa put to sleep. We can tell you more, and we can maybe find a way to find this body, because listen, the way that it works is if we don't present a body, then we have to use yours. And you seem like all right folk, and we don't want to use your body, so we need you to find her body so that Fendril doesn't have to gut you like pigs and string you up.
From the overall presence in the room, are they just really, really comfortable with like the predicament that they're in, or is it just they're really comfortable with?
They're extremely comfortable. Like, as in, it's almost like a kind of an air of superiority, as they like. You can see Fendril like I'd say roll me actually a perception check, just or an insight check to kind of get the rooms, the rest of the room's mood. Yeah. Fendril, you kind of see him like, although he's got kind of his hand on his chin, you can see like his pinky is kind of flashing towards the hilt of a dagger. And yeah, looking at Elorir, he seems entirely just removed from the situation, as if he could not be more comfortable just sitting in a home with friends. Rosa is just kind of sitting on the floor reading a book, and the other arm like reaching out and feeling the bicep still, like she's just so enthralled that if you look, you can see like it's a book on human and Goliath anatomy and the different races anatomies, and she's just sitting there studying and looking back and forth. They all seem incredibly comfortable with both the situation and which like they kind of like
newbies and the vets or
okay. And they're just we just need the body and they won't kill you.
Right. Yeah, Pickles thing.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I want to ask you a question real quick. Have you learned your lesson?
I suck at cards.
Your second lesson?
What?
Stop throwing shit.
Oh, you mean you? Yeah, don't worry.
I'm sorry.
You too.
Yeah, I don't. Why did you throw her off? I mean, like, what about the loot, man? Like, she didn't have anything. She could have had magic stuff on her.
Yeah, well, listen, rage.
Oh.
It's a very, powerful thing.
Yeah, like.
Oh.
I mean, that's what I was looking forward to.
I feel like Bigglesby's having an aneurysm right now.
Yeah, we've been watching you guys for a while. He doesn't seem like the very composed type, huh? You, Bigglesby, you man, you got some issues, huh?
Yeah.
There's somebody back at home that I mean, he's very, very helpful. He's very like, he just kind of knows everything. Like when you walk up to someone and they're like really wise, but he's like doesn't have a white beard or anything. They say he's a wizard, but he's just like really wise, and he's got like just bald, wears robes, and like Elor he's a monk. Rosa, we've told you plenty of times he's a monk. And she said, yeah, but he's really wise, like a wizard. It's like, not all monks are all right. Wizards are wise. And she's like, yeah, I mean, he can maybe help you with some of that trauma that you're dealing with, because it seems like you got something bottled up, or it just,
I'm eyeballing the entire time, like I don't give two flying fucks. Just
okay.
Like what you like the sniper dot, how it just kind of like circles the forehead perfectly. Just and then right back to Garth. It's just no more dropping shit, throwing people.
All right, that one guy, he fell off on his own. All right, that wasn't me.
I look at the other group and like,
I have no reason to be angry. No.
I feel like Elorir is like, actually, we saw he did fall off. he hides the smirk, but he's anyways, we have to travel. It'll be a day's travel through the sewers. We'll dip into the ratways a bit, and we'll.
Whoa.
What?
Through the sewers.
Yes, the top level of the sewers, but we do have to dip into the ratways, the old sewers, a bit, and we'll get there in a relatively short time. It's a hop, skip, and a jump, really. Again, you seem like nice folks, and we don't want to kill you, but we need a body.
Yeah, I know. It's just, what would you say if I told you a dragon said something about the rataways?
I motion at Garthus. I look at Garthus and I'm just
You know, you never know what's down there.
He kind of looks over. Do you have something to hide? Bigglesby, the dragon on the cliff spoke to you.
Not to me.
Spoke to you, Garthus. What did you say about the Ratways? What?
We just said to go there.
The dragon that you killed told you to go to the Ratways.
No.
You
Funny
may have missed it.
story. I may have eaten a part of a dragon heart.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and
I had a bite too.
Iririan just yeah, that was disgusting. I watched that, and the heart talked to you. That's what happened. I'm not following.
No, it's like his voice kind of in my head.
Brood mother.
The brood mother. There's a dragon brood. Oh. I mean, this isn't the first time we've heard of dragons in the Ratways, but they've just been myths and rumors so far. Presence of a white flash or something flying through one of the larger caverns below the city. But well, the way that we're going, there's no dragons. We've never seen one.
Right.
So you're fine. You'll be safe.
Question. Actually, two. One.
Sure.
When do we leave?
5 minutes.
Oh, Ward's not gonna like that.
I'm gonna
I
actually.
immediately see Brad like, oh, okay.
He's not gonna like that.
I slowly sneak out of the room to go unbound Naira because we're leaving in 5 minutes.
Oh, you're actually going. Okay, all right.
We're in no state to
and
leave.
the lock won't budge.
Oh, yeah.
And she's honey, you can't leave yet. Don't worry.
Can you tell them I'm thirsty? Well, hold on. I'm thirsty. I just need a glass of water. I'm just gonna go get some water.
It's you just in Fendril, like he just and there's like there's a thing of water that just kind of on a small like skeletal ghostly mage hand comes towards you.
I also have to go get my sister. She's in the next room.
We can let it wait for a minute, if you will. There's an.
But I also really have to go to the bathroom.
I was waiting.
Wait a minute, Ethel.
Huh?
You can wait a minute, Ethel.
No, I can't. I have a tiny little bladder.
Now do I get permission to be angry all the time?
I see how you are. Right. Anyways, what was your second question, Garthus?
Oh yeah.
She just fucking turns away from you, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go piss on his foot. He's not letting
I'm
me.
giving you adult diapers from the.
As you start to like pull down your pants. Okay, Rosa, take her to the. Fuck it. And Rosa, she's like, do I have to? All right, fine.
You gotta let me go to the bath. I need to go.
Listen, we have to go through the window. So
Why can't you open the door?
because the door only she can turn it off, and she's not going to close the door or open the door
Why not?
because you've pissed her off now.
Rosa! Can you open the door?
She like sits there, and even you can see even Rosa like she kind of like twinges for a bit. She's, Elevere, please open. Please, come on. Now I have to go. She's been talking about it. Now I have to go. And like you hear the of the lock go. Door swings open a little bit as she like immediately rushes out and where's the bathroom and starts to like go downstairs.
All right, cool. I'm actually not going to the bathroom. I'm gonna go get Naira.
Okay. You hear from the one she's Ethel, it's down here. Oh wait. And she continues to go down. You go into the other room, I assume, and start to unbind Naira.
Yes.
and the other three are still in the room, kind of looking at you two. And a couple of moments of silence go by as the doors open, and they're kind of eyeing it. And
I want to kick Althil. I want to kick her.
yeah, you immediately hear more thumping and screaming and yelling, and Elarir turns back to you, and
I'm mage handing the door closed. Just...
Yeah, thank you. What was your second question, Garthus?
Yeah, sorry about that. Second, you said you had a proposition.
Yes.
Does that extend to the group, or?
Kind of looks over at Iriri, and she shrugs and she's, well, they'd like to take the test, then sure, they're welcome to. It's a different guild than what you're used to.
And how much is the pay? Like, what's the pay like?
Excellent.
Can I insight check?
Yeah.
I am kind of eyeballing the gear from head to toe in this room, and I'm kind of holding back drool, but I'm
again, like, this is you're talking to a man who's got like runic braids in his beard that like are glowing blue, and he just like he's looking at you with like a fierce intensity as he's excellent.
Well, Bill was
I'm
what do you
rubbing
think?
my untamed beard.
Sound like a deal?
What? Sorry, what did you say?
Taking up their proposition. Sound like a deal?
Of course.
We don't really have a choice. Thanks to your...
I mean, you don't have to be a part of the group or the guild. And you're all a part of the Adventurers Guild already, if I'm not mistaken.
Garth is gonna lean. Yeah, but it's a bit of a snooze fest over there.
I don't imagine killing creatures from the depths and fetching old ladies' husbands probably gets old after a while. We can speak about it, but I can't guarantee anything, especially for the rowdy one. But
yeah,
if you take the test, if you're given permission to take the test, then you can pass.
I'm actually curious now. You said there was another in your group. Where are they?
Well, it's full moon tonight, so they're out.
Wait.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Nothing, Garth. It's just... I can see why they need a brute.
We always need more capable people. We have many people that are skilled and talented, and they have a beautiful repertoire of skills. But killing a dragon, something none of us have done.
Well,
you should probably wake up.
You're gonna be the one to
George.
wake up. Yep. You. Not me.
I
You.
love this. I love the tension, the waiting. It's like it's worse than waking up a sleeping dragon.
You ran into him. You see who we're traveling with.
Yes. The gnome. Yes. I believe our fifth has actually met him. Said he was familiar with him.
Oh.
In a good way, familiar, or
Good way. He served under him.
oh, that's two people then that have served under him.
Noted.
Reputable in the northern district here.
I don't know if you will take kindly to
misplacers of goods and heads.
Well, he's old yet. He might need some excitement. Again, it's not a requirement to join. We just need a body.
Let's put a
we
pin
just-
in the
Let's start,
subtlety.
let's start at the body.
Let's
and then we'll...
let's talk about just subtlety towards organizations for now. I'll go get him.
I'll go to Naira.
We'll,
Good
we'll
luck. And I'm
meet
gonna
you
pat
outside.
Bigglesby on his back.
It quickly says, you have 2 minutes. We'll meet you outside behind the inn.
Noted.
And they kind of they walk out. Rosa takes her leave through the window again.
Kind of
You
figured.
can hear like like as she comes back, she's that feels so good. Oh, are we headed? Okay. All right. And she goes and climbs through the window. You hear her like as she trips and falls on the roof and oh, okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Don't-
It would be nothing. And then
Hey.
a couple bottles break as they fall on. She's like, oh, no, okay. And then you kind of hear the pitter patter of footsteps. You're going to wake up Ward?
I'm waking up bored. I'm
I'd say-
knocking on.
Yeah, there's a
door. Knocking harder and harder.
Give me a con check, Ward. Quick con check.
Is he still breathing?
Oh god, the heart attack happened.
Oh no.
I'd say like rouses you for a moment, then you fall back asleep.
I am gonna go ahead and mine our illusion a fucking air horn.
Whatever that sounds like.
I just,
Dungeons and Dragon.
the
the
most
most
annoying
call.
fucking sound I could think of.
It is the most annoying sound you can think of is the mating call of a Tarask.
Ugh.
I'm gonna go ahead and just look underneath, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mine our illusion that sound
Yeah. There's
right
a,
under there. And it's
from-
gonna be like an alarm where it starts off subtle, then gets louder.
yeah.
And louder, and
So
louder,
there's
and
there's
fucking hit that
probably
button.
from the other room. There's probably a low noise, and it's and it just maintains for about 5 minutes of this as you're trying to give me another Constitution check
Oh my
with
god.
disadvantage.
Wow.
So much.
I match it with my own snore.
And sleep for the shit.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh.
You didn't let me have a nap when I needed a nap.
I didn't have a napsy.
So now I'm in a deep sleep.
It's still going. Give me another con check.
Oh my god.
It's actually Brad's mating call. Yeah, I'd say there's another like your eyes pop open and then
The bloody hell's that noise?
And just
And
jump out. I'm in my long
Yeah.
johns.
Cut it, and then I just ding ding ding.
Funny, you think you're funny? A little bit of knockdown ginger on an old man's door. Well, let me show
What?
you. I'll
We
show
need
you
to
a thing
go.
or two.
I take my sword. I unlock the door, and I fucking swing it at Bigglesby. I'm not gonna try and hit him. I'm just gonna.
Athletics check.
in front of you.
What do you want?
Business. We need to go.
What's the time? It's still dark out.
We need to go.
I've only just got my bloody armor off. You know, I'm an old man. I can't just whip it
am
on,
very well
whip it
aware
back
I
on
wouldn't
again.
wake you if it wasn't for a good reason.
What's the reason?
Kaylee wasn't the only one. We weren't the only ones hunting Kaylee.
Mhm.
And now there's a organization that needs to talk to us.
An organization. I suppose we can turn this over to the authorities in the morning. They've got a war to fight anyway. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna start closing the door on him.
I keep my hand open. Just we can't.
What do you
The
mean?
organization's here. We need to go.
I'm very tired. You must
I
understand.
am too.
I'm 439 years old. You're a whippersnapper. You probably don't need sleep for a week.
You done?
I'll tell you what. You helped me get changed, and you don't speak a word of it to anyone.
I'm going to help him, but I'm going to minor illusion. Just same thing that fucking happened last time. Just Jerry Springer bards, and just I am not gonna look at anything other than the pieces that I am putting on.
I can't put the
And
armor
I'm gonna do
on,
this
okay, I'm
like
very old.
quick.
I'm gonna be walking down the hallway, and I can I see through the door, and
Yeah, door's not even closed. It's just wide open.
No, I'd say one of the sensor bars is a little bigger than it should be. What's the scene with Ethel and Naira now that you're walking down the hall? Let's go back a minute. Here.
Thunk to the face.
Ah!
You fucking what the fuck? Oh, my head.
I know.
Am I still blind?
I mean, if you want to be.
No,
Just keep
I
your
want to
eyes closed.
see. No, I still have the thing on the
Still the
piece of
blind
cloth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say when you first wake up, your first thought is I've been kidnapped because
Actually-
you're tied and bound.
Yeah, you
and-
wouldn't even be able to talk if I'm
Oh,
remembering
yeah.
correctly. You are tasting
Yeah,
shit.
there's a nice pungent odor of shit.
Got pink mouth.
I need this moment right now. No,
As Brad said, she has a pink eye and a black eye now.
Pink eye, black eye, and a mouthful of shit.
Yeah.
Don't drink.
Well,
No,
I basically helped her get out of everything and put my shit cloth away and bound her eyes.
Beating the shit out of her.
Doesn't throw it away, puts it away. Saving the shit cloth.
Subtlety.
Okay. So I'd say after a couple of moments, there's probably a reminder as like Rosa pops in the window and she's, hi, we're waiting. It's been 7 minutes.
Who the fuck are you?
Oh no. And she just like pops. Yeah, she doesn't even, she like makes eye contact and just fucking.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Where'd she go?
You guys all make your way out. There's a brief like moment where Igor kind of like gives you all a look.
Just
As you,
time for next time.
have a good day, my friend.
Eagle.
And he like runs over and he's give this to the old man, please. And he hands you a pair of gloves. And you guys make your way out of the tavern, around to the back, where you walk into a kind of darkened alley. You can hear kind of like the kicking of a horse's hooves somewhere nearby, and I'd say there's probably a couple moments pass where nothing happens. And then suddenly, like, Rosa's head from the top of the roof, she's, hi! Okay, so, there you guys are. We're on the other side. You got to come over this way. She, like, skitters across the roof and brings you over to another area just behind where you can see Elorir sitting on a horse, and the other three kind of crouched right next to a sewer grate. And that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode, right there.
Fuck.
No crazy cliffhangers for you guys, don't worry. And then Gooch pops back out.
And then Gooch will
Oh,
Cry for something bad to happen.
I would
Your
openly
boy
weep
Gooch.
again.
Openly weep.
Just
Guaranteed.
Okay.
Gus,
Niagara Falls
anything
from my
good fucking
face.
toss him.
So next,
Yeah, Gooch pops up and hammer flies at his face.
no.
Learns
baby.
absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Assassin's Guild, Thieves Guild. No,
Jeez.
nothing learned.
I love this campaign so much. It is
I'm actually low key fucking excited.
It is
Like,
so chaotic.
I love how I don't even know what's going on. I'm just going on
Well,
with
you
this
don't.
fucking
You just got
thing.
randomly recruited.
I know. I love how it was like,
Yes.
well, fuck, we have to wake up a ward. It wasn't we have to wake up the crazy drunken woman. We have to wake up a ward.
That we can do it on a daily basis. But Lord,
If I
pissed
had
off a
any
really
spell
strong old
slots,
dude.
if I had any spell slots, I would have done Burning Hands through the keyhole.
It's like, fuck. Man,
The cranky old character is just what I imagine living with Brad is like too.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
Fucking Eva's just like, come on, love, you have to do a stream.
Felix made me. I don't want to do it. Get out of my sight, wretched woman.
Begone, thought.
Begone, thought.
Oh, okay. All right. That's unfortunately going to be the end of our episode today. Thanks everyone for watching. If you guys are watching on Twitch, love you. If you guys are watching on YouTube, thank you so much. If you guys haven't seen our previous episodes, go check them out on YouTube. And if you're already watching on YouTube, then go check out the other fucking campaigns that we run, which is Wednesday. Brad, we got Dustvale. We're good for Dustvale. Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Hopefully,
Yeah,
I won't be
boy.
dying this week. We missed last week because I had a bloody headache.
Oh man, I can't wait for Dustvale. It's gonna be so
Good.
It's going to be interesting. I'm doing a thing that I never do. Travel episode.
Yeah.
I am 2 weeks ahead now, though, on my preparation, which is very exciting as a DM.
I'm 3 months behind because nobody fucking moved. Thank you.
Hey, how's it going?
Thank you. I've been in limbo. I have not been able to do anything because I didn't know what you
Now you
guys
can
wanted to
start
do. I had
planning
no
things.
You have antagonized me with loot now.
Oh,
Shit that has not been introduced since day one because somebody likes to, I don't know, dispose of everything we've ever worked for.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I can do DM prep again. Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy to be a part of the Dark Brotherhood at this point.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know what's
Yeah,
funny? I was
literally
gonna
join
have her
Dark
give you a card, just you, that says like "We know" with a black
We know
hand
with
on
a
it,
hand.
just to fuck with you. But yeah, no, I wasn't gonna do that.
Oh, I'm,
That would be
I'm
too much.
Guild right now.
Oh man.
And that monk.
So, start with a quick round of shout outs. I'll just go from Connor.
Yep, connorcronus.com. Easiest way. I actually went ahead and bought connorcronus.com now.
Nice.
Good.
That's just go to connorcronus.com, guys. He's
There
not,
you go.
Easy.
That's funny.
he also streams. We'll have the
Yeah,
link
you
in
can
the
find
chat.
all my stuff
He's
on there.
also a voice actor and
He's a
also
voice
like,
actor, yeah.
fucking talented dude, you know.
Yeah, he plays in our Wednesday campaign. Connor, because he won't fucking talk about it. He plays Elias.
I was actually going to say Carlias when you mentioned that.
Okay.
Because I was going to say Garthus has shit luck, whereas Carlias kind of has better luck.
He's got a good luck
Yeah,
stat.
just a little bit, yeah, because you cheated fucking everything.
Although I did get a, what was it, blackjack? I got a 21.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you had one good game or something, which was ridiculous. I have like a PTSD of it. I can't remember the specifics.
Oh, where
but
we
I
won
just
like
remember.
50 gold. That
We
was the
won
distraction
so much,
episode.
yeah.
Where he ended up, we were supposed to stage something and like bet something really expensive so people could know we have it. And then he ended up winning it anyways. Like he just won everything.
Yeah, you got some ridiculous
It's like
amount
Ocean's
of stuff.
11. Or
Yeah,
type of
and that was where we got the ring of invisibility and everything. Like we got some dope shit off of it. Yeah, just from a setup, like a scam kind of type thing.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Zot, Bigglesby.
Hey, it's me. It's that guy Bigglesby. Twitch.tv/Zappa. Been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14. Excited for the new patch that's gonna be coming out soon. Yeah, just chilling, playing video games. Oh, this week actually upcoming, Tuesday through Friday, me and I'm Cat are gonna be playing Divinity Original Sin 2 together. Both of us have never played. I mean, I've gotten maybe an hour or so into it, and we're both gonna be playing it all this week, so it should be very fucking fun.
Never played it.
That's gonna be on Tuesday, I believe. We're gonna start. We'll post a time sometime soon, but yeah,
I'm not
that's
streaming
gonna
this week. I'm not streaming at all. I'm not streaming this week. I'm watching that. I want to. Oh my
two
God.
very different personalities like to conflict.
I know. I'm just so excited to see her play it because you're gonna be like,
I'm gonna be.
"Okay,
I'm gonna be in
honey,
the barrel.
we
and
have
she's
to go
gonna be
here."
Fucking she's gonna kick down the doors.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the barrel.
Yeah, that's
It's gonna
fucking
be great.
Brad,
Oh, I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be great.
cranky ass old man.
It's your boy, cranky ass, curmudgeonly old man in real life and in the game. What's good? It's your boy. it's
What's
your boy.
good?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing this week, so I'll just stick with the old classic D&Ds. Come and watch D&D. Come one, come all, and watch the D&D Spectacular upon the Wednesday, when you can watch Dustvale, starring all of these people here except for 3 of them. Which 3? The 3 I don't like the most, and that's why they're not in it. I actually didn't really know any of you, I don't think, when I started Dustvale. But that's not the reason you're in it. It's because I knew, even before we met, that I didn't like any of you. But I did like Jay and Connor, so I put them in it, as well as some other fantastic individuals. Come along and see it, as I do a travel episode, which is probably going to be awful, because I don't do travel for a reason. And we'll find out how that goes. Or they're just going to get eaten by like a giant scorpion or something. So that could be fun.
Yeah, we'll make it fun.
He's so excited.
It's just
Hello,
weird.
I'm Brotatoe.
It's your boy. It's your boy. Monotone voice. That's it.
Oh.
Bye. Brad.
Hey guys, I'm OMG Vandy. I stream on Saturdays, and it used to be Mondays, but now I'm switching my schedule because school is nuts. But I do like creative stuff and games, and hopefully gonna add another day this week. So we'll see for creative. I don't know. I have to figure out school stuff because starting up second semester tomorrow. Yup.
Yikes.
It's gonna be fun. I'm so excited.
Yay! I did
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might want to do like a finger painting on stream because I've been doing that lately.
Do
It's
it.
fun. Yeah. Yeah. I want
What?
to do that.
Pokita Frisk.
Hi, my name's Frisk. I'm dying.
Aren't we all? In this
wait.
sweet embrace.
Yeah, no, what's going on? Full-time variety broadcaster. I play video games on the internet. I do voice stuff as well. I am, this week is actually my 1-year Twitch partner anniversary. So I'll be having a celebration this week, to be announced. So that'll be pretty cool. And it's going to
Be fucking fantastic.
Jesus Christ.
I thought that was Connor for a second. I don't know why.
It's just so great because you just
Don't even expect it.
No,
and it
yeah,
just
don't.
happened.
I don't have
Terrifying.
any filters, Jay.
It's still just Connor to me. That's just how deep it is.
Connor.
I don't have
Oh,
any
hi, my
filters.
name's
I
Connor
get into a call and
Cronus.
he's just, hi
Hey,
there.
how's it going?
How's it going?
Follow me on connorcronus.com/edu.
Wait, EDU.
Get educated.
.co.uk.edu. Oh my god. Oh,
And then here
man.
comes
Oh
the death.
gosh, I'm dying. I'm trying so hard to not like laugh or do anything. I'm trying to be just soulless like Brad. It's really hard. I don't know how he does it.
I It's not worth it. All right. We'll see you guys next week, next Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the sewers.
It's
Yo, the sewer's my dog.
Literally, we're gonna have
flow, bro.
an hour-long episode of us going down the ladder. That's it.
No, it's gonna be you get. to the
Where's
ladder,
even the
and
lie?
then-
Like,
and then
it's so true.
She being Frisk spends 40 minutes rolling around in shit puddles. and
Oh
fucking licking-
no.
I love how, by the way, the response is, "Fuck this guy, I'm gonna piss on him."
Because I mean, Ethel does what Ethel wants. So
Yeah.
like,
Fucking
if they're gonna
essentially
try and
has her
keep
own
me in a
mind.
room,
Yeah, there's not. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching.
Peace
Bye.
out. Hey,
Toodles.
Peace
Bye.
out.
thank you, Miles.